Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West for live stream number 22 as we continue our journey through the west of Aloy to try and discover everything the game has to offer. Good morning, hope your week has gone, well, it started well. It's only Tuesday. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. I hope your week has started well. Today, the plan is, hopefully, to finally take the fight to the Zeniths. Now, it's been a brilliant game so far. The downside, and the only thing I'm a little bit unsure, is a lot of games struggle in the final parts of the main story. And now I'm not saying this will, but there's always that pressure for the ending to be as good as everything else has been. And I suppose in some ways that is a little bit nerve-wracking. I've enjoyed every aspect of the game so far. I am slightly worried that the ending may not live up to that. I may be worrying for nothing, but I've played enough games to know if the game itself is fantastic, the ending isn't always. But hopefully I'm wrong. So I always have that slight trepidation whenever I play anything that I've really enjoyed, because there's some endings are how to say it, not good enough for the game that it deserves, if that makes sense. But we'll see. Maybe I'm just being a bit skeptical. We shall see. Now, we had a little thing yesterday where, when we were talking to everyone just before we were preparing for the mission, Cthulhu asked us to go and meet him to take down a Tremor Tusk with his new arm. Now, we have done a mission with him previously about his arm, but it was a Scorcher, I believe, not a Tremor Tusk. Well, I was trying to research it without researching it because I didn't want spoilers or anything like that, as I've done really well to avoid them up to now. I didn't want to run that risk. Lisa, one of our subscribers, very kindly found out for us and let me know last night on Discord that it isn't a new mission, it's a bug. So he says it even if you've already done the mission. So just in case you have the same issue, it isn't a new mission, it is a bug that he makes out you haven't already done it. So just so you guys are aware as well, in case you're not sure. But that aside, Lisa also had a really good suggestion as well. So there is also Rost's bow that you can achieve from the arena, and she said it'd be quite nice to go into the final battle with Rost's bow, which I agree with. So I'm thinking is we head to the arena first, see if we can achieve Rost's bow. We'll have a look how many points are needed. Hopefully it won't take long, and then we can head to the final battle with Rost's bow on our shoulder as well. Right, bear me while I tweet, because I just struggled to type and talk for some reason. I do need to start thinking a bit more seriously about advertising. My other half's been talking to me about it, and she's saying, you need to start advertising and stuff better. And when I explained, I don't enjoy advertising, so I kind of don't like doing it, if that makes sense. But she thinks, I should, for what I've been doing. And from what she's seen, I should be advertising more. Get more people to enjoy what we're doing. So it's something I'll look at. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Right, I will manage to type this up. So we're thinking arena first, see how many points we need or how many coins we need for Rost's bow, and then head to what we believe is the final mission, the final fight against the Zeniths. We think that's the case. Obviously, you guys have played it yourselves and played it before we streamed it to allow you the chance to enjoy the story. Already know if it's the end or not. I'm not sure. It feels like it is. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, to be honest. But it's always that little bit of chance that it's not. But no matter what, I'm looking forward to this. It's just, I don't know, like I say, I'm slightly worried that it may not live up to expectations, but at the same time, the game has been amazing so far. It's one of those. Okay, we are going to load in. We are up to 60 hours, 29 minutes. Level 49. I don't know what max level is, to be honest. I've not looked at that. That's interesting, isn't it? Max level. I didn't even thought about that. I didn't realise we're so high, to be fair. Skill tree's nearly finished. Nearly maxed out. Is that something?
I see you, champion.
Right, there is a rumour here. We're just going to quickly grab this. We're going to want to do it later on anyway. And then we'll fast travel to the arena. We just need to look at how many coins Rost bow is. But I like the idea, at least, of taking Rost bow into the battle.
Looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
Another errand, a shining example. There's still so many errands to do. I know we've completed all the side quests. If we have a look, main quest is there, Singularity, no side quest, but we have quite a lot of errands still to do. There's still so much to do within the game. We're only 60% just over through with 2 unknown activities and an unknown collectible still, which is incredible considering. Okay, so we are going to head to the arena, which I'm going to try and remember where it is, to be honest. It's not Scalding Spear, is it? The arena is... I really can't remember. The arena's here. So, we should be able to fast travel. I think it's just outside is our nearest place, to be honest. But what we'll do, we'll have a look. If it's going to take us forever, we may have to leave it. But I like the idea that Lisa had of taking the bow into battle with us. Yeah, so the arena's here. Nearest place to fast travel there. We can also, while we're here actually, is hand in some of our black boxes. We haven't handed any in yet. Because we've just not been back here. So it'd be quite cool to hand them in as well while we're here. We've still got lots more to find.
Walk tall, champion.
Everyone's so happy with us, aren't they? I take it we've scanned this one, or is that new? Oh, we've done that one perfect. Always have to check when I see these things, just in case. We're going to quickly head in here. I want to hand in the black boxes while we're here. It makes sense. Whilst we're here. There's got people that want to talk to us as well. I think we've spoke to these people, though, when we were last here. And then, yeah, arena to have a look to see if we can do this. Let's just quickly hand these in. I don't know if we get any rewards for these.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Trading recordings.
Hey, I have some more of the voices you're looking for.
I'm sure I can learn much from them.
I've actually got to find them. Okay. I thought it'd actually just tell me what they were. Oh, these are to buy. I don't know what I need. That's the problem. I know this is saying I need, that's a part luminous brainstem, but I probably need something else. Oh, that's so we trade them in for materials. Okay, so we're not going to bother then. We're going to hold off because I don't want to buy anything at this point.
For those voices.
So you can't just hand them in. I didn't realise that. I thought you could just hand them in, you're good, but no. Okay. So let's forget about that then. There's nothing major we need now, so there's no point handing them in for nothing. I'd rather not get something what we later are going to think, oh, we should have got this instead. So, arena, let's have a look how much we need for Rost bow, and then we are heading to this final mission. Round this way. Round in this way. But yeah, I like the idea of taking Rost bow in the battle. I think we did this in Zero Dawn. We made sure we had Rost bow with us as well, I think. If I remember correctly. It's just like the ultimate remembrance of him, isn't it? And it's the one person that, no matter what happens...
If it isn't Regala's conqueror.
Who is this person?
We owe you our thanks, champion.
Ducker. What does Ducker sell?
What can I do for you, Aloy?
Oh, trading tags, trading medals.
I found some of the tags you mentioned before.
I haven't traded these in either. There's loads of things we haven't actually handed in.
Squad mates and families of the deceased will be grateful. This is for you. As always, the tribe values your efforts.
Okay. So we currently have 75 hunting medals. And what one was Rost bow then? Osharam Blast Forge. So I think it's not from her, is it? Look at these though. legendary outfits. Now they would be good to get. We need arena medals 54 for the Nora Thunderer warrior. That's the only one. Hunter seems to suit us more than anything else. Where is Rost bow then? I don't think Rost bow is there. Oh, it's a Deathseeker bow. A bow gifted to Deathseekers with a set out from the... Ah, cool, got you, yes. So this was what Rost did, wasn't it? Never to return. Its arrows strike as hard as stone, downing those who must be brought to justice. Okay. So that would replace our shocked hunter bow, wouldn't it, I think? So, we need 80 arena medals. So I was just checking what arena medals we needed. So, let's go...
Well, I guess I should go.
And see how many we can earn quickly. I don't want to obviously spend ages. I want to go on to the last bit.
She who flies on the wings of the Ten is
Knowing we're so close, that I believe that we're so close, I kind of just want to crack on. But yes, I do like the idea of taking this into battle though. So, you only... Okay, you do get more as you go on. We need 80. She needs to complete maybe 6 or 7 arena fights. To be fair, that's not too bad, because this one has got 2 machines. A long leg and a Ravager. That's it. That had more. Unlocks in all the gear you have currently equipped on ammo and not restored. I'm only wondering, can we do that in a better time? Do we get more? Within the max time. So actually we didn't gain any for that one. Although it's better to do the harder ones, isn't it? To get more medals. Okay. So let's do long leg Ravager. This shouldn't take long. We've got 3 minutes and 3 to do it. So hopefully, we are definitely a lot better now than we were when we first did the arena in terms of weaponry and stuff like that. We were very much unprepared for the arena the first time we went there. So I think we are definitely in a better position this time. 2 machines though, 3.5 minutes. That shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, what do we got? We've got a Ravager, Acid, and that one, long leg. I want long leg. Show me the long leg. Not good against Acid. Okay. But again, as I say, I don't think it should be that bad. I'm using my long range bow, mainly because the damage it does. Like that. Hang on, I thought there was only 2 machines in here. Where'd the others come from? I thought only 2 machines. That's more than 2 machines. Or is it only just them 2 machines I need to take down? I don't need to worry about the burrowers and stuff, even though they're in our way. Nice shot there. Come here. Alright, it's down. Did I take it? I didn't quite take it down, I don't think. I did take it down, so it's just that Ravager to do. I'm kind of ignoring the others. Okay, it was electric, wasn't it? I think it was weak to. Was it electric it was weak to, or was it acid? I think it was acid, wasn't it? Acid boat. Long leg's already down, so I don't have to worry about that, to be fair. Yeah, I know. Nearly down. We're still within the time limit. So we're okay, to be fair, for time. Took a little bit of a hit. It's down. How come the time hasn't stopped? We took it down. So it's not quite just the 2 you've got to deal with, it's everything else as well. Trying to get a critical strike in there, couldn't get it done. Right, one down there. Need a critical strike in this one if we can. Give me the critical strike. Oh, took a hit before I could do it. Explosive spike thrower. Oh wow, that wasn't what I wanted. I was after that, but that one kind of got that one stuck. Oh nice. We haven't used this yet, have we? I hit it dead on, I think. Nice. That spike throw is brilliant. Okay, so I'll catch up on chat now. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Ramage, you can try the tactics of removing the gun using on the others. That's true, I didn't think of that. And in Chaos like this, I think a bow that fires more quickly. Yeah, see, we haven't got one that fires quickly done yet, really. We've kind of took them off. The explosive spike thrower, though, that's a revelation. So we need 80 medals, that's 5. This one gives us 6. A roller back spikes now at 3 minutes. I'm loving that. I'm loving that spike thrower, though. That was incredible. Let's try this one, then. Yeah, I can't believe how good that spike was. So it's not just, pardon me, the ones that it says. It's more than that. There are other ones that join in. That's something to be aware of. Let's put that there. Okay, arrows are all back. Let's just have a nice little look. I can't shoot from up here, I'm pretty sure. So the spike snouts are weak to fire. Roller back is acid. Is there acid there? It's weird, isn't it? You can't fire from up here, obviously. The only problem with the arena for us is obviously we've set up for long range. And obviously this doesn't allow for long range. Oh, that comes quite quickly towards us, doesn't it? Kind of got caught up. More than I wanted to be there. The fact if you hit them on it, it stays on it, which is quite good. I'm trying to heal. Look at that. That's an explosion. I'm loving the spike thrower. We haven't used it much because we haven't long had it, but I think it's brilliant. I love that spike thrower. That spike thrower is fantastic. I need acid as well now. There we go. I missed. Acid is doing wonders though. It's nearly down. I think we're still within the time frame as well. So watch out for the tail. Trying to throw. Oh, took a hit. It's so nearly down as well. Oh, come on, you're so nearly down. There we go. Wow. Good morning, David. How are you? Genshin has a new event. We are in Genshin this evening. In fact, probably can't stay for long. You're watching from school. No worries. We are actually in Genshin Impact this evening. I didn't know I had a new event, but I've planned 2 Genshin streams this week. So Tuesday and Thursday evening, 9:30 PM UK time GMT. But yes, so we'll be on that this evening. I didn't know there was a new event. Them spike throwers, though, are a complete revelation. I've never expected that. So we've got 6 more medals there. So far we've gained... I don't know how many we've gained. 11. I should have looked. This is for... We can get 10 if we beat 1 Sliver Fang in under 5 minutes. This is for 10 medals. So the only one we didn't beat in the time is up. I might have to go back and do that one, mightn't we? 10 medals, that gets us a lot closer, doesn't it, quickly? So we'll have a go with this. 45 seconds. Someone's top time is 45 seconds. That's incredible. Let's give it a go. How do you knock this out in 45 seconds? I'm curious. That's a very quick way of taking down a Sliverfang. But yeah, the spike throw is incredible. Stagger beams are now available from one of your tripcasters. Special ammo generates a moving energy beam between 2 points that can stagger or knock down enemies. They cross it. The beam can also damage enemies that linger in it. Okay. I don't know why I've suddenly got those upgrade things pop up. So, fire, freeze, and plasma. Oh, it's changed my weapons. That would be why. I've lost all my weapons here. We have got the explosive spikes pack, but it has changed my weapons. I didn't know it was going to change my weapons, to be fair. But there we go. Yeah, we haven't actually got a shot on it yet. Let's got to work on that, don't we? Scored by the acid. Missed it. Yeah, 58 seconds someone's best time is shorter than that, sorry. Come on. Get up, Aloy. This one might be a little bit too far for us at this point. I didn't know you changed the weapons, to be fair. Yeah, with acid and took a hit, that didn't help us. What do we got? I'm definitely not going to beat the fastest time on the leaderboard. But then I wasn't expecting to be fair. We are nearly down as well, which doesn't help. So close to being down. Sliverfang might be one step too far. I might be wrong in the fact it's weak to acid, I'm not sure. I need this. There we go. Feel like I'm wrong in the fact that acid affects it. I know Frost does. What do we got? Frost arrows. Yeah, I'm not going to do this brilliantly. I don't mind what score we get, as long as we beat the time. I think it's 5 minutes we've got to do it with him. We're not really hitting it though. Why is that bow? Oh, it's I know why we're too far away. That bow's a close-up bow. That's why we weren't really doing any damage. We will now. But yeah, the fact it changes your weapons makes it a lot harder. How did someone do this so quickly then? That's the one. I'd love to know how they did it. Alright, I've got no berries left. Can't even use height. It's so weird when you're so used to your weapons and your style, when you get it taken away from you, i.e. different weapons and things like that, it's really weird, because you then struggle to try to replicate what you'd normally do for your normal tactics, if that makes sense. That's the one thing I'm finding. I haven't got my normal stuff, so we can't use normal tactics that I would normally use. It's nearly Frost. There we go. It is Frost. Oh, that's a hit. Drink potion, Aloy. Thank you. You won't fire it. I was trying to get to fire it. If we can get it under 5 minutes, at least we still complete the task. If I survive this, I'll be very surprised at this point. Remember to keep scanning, seeing for weak points. That's true, yes. Something I have been forgetting about. Still, things aren't the easiest when you've actually got your starter play to use, but even now. I need to reload. Come on. This is why I don't use heavy weapons normally. We have been doing alright against it, to a degree. Obviously, I'm missing some of the weak points, which isn't helpful. There's 30 seconds left to defeat it. What else has it got given us to actually use? Oh, it knocked it down. I wasn't expecting that. That's a weak point hit, although it's not going to do a massive amount of damage, I don't think. I better step away. I knew it was going to explode, I should have stepped away. You know where the weak points are, the rollers and things. I think that's one off actually there. Right, we're not going to make the time limit for 5 minutes. We've definitely lost that. Although I kind of didn't expect to make it. Do any other potions? No. It has got acid on its back, hasn't it? Doesn't take that. I kind of know where the weak points are. Hitting them is a different story though. But yeah, we've done badly against this in terms of time. But it's definitely an experience and a half. I think if we survive this, I'll be happy at this point. Because I wouldn't say we've done well enough. What is that? I've not seen it do that kind of attack before. Seeing the electric though. We are nearly down. It's nearly down itself as well. If we can survive this, I'll be very surprised at this point. Right, one hit away, come on. There we go. Completed arena challenge set, trophy achieved. But yeah, weak points and need to start. I have to go now, enjoy the game. No worries, Dave, thank you for dropping by, thank you for saying hello, very much appreciated. So we didn't hit a leaderboard time. We got 6 minutes and 9 seconds. Which I don't mind too much considering we weren't expecting not to use our own weapons. We didn't gain the metal shards though because we didn't do it within the time frame. We can now move to intermediate. So these should give more arena medals. 8, 10 and 16 for the canister chaos. First one, this challenge locks in all the gear you currently have equipped. I'm happy with that. 2, one acid claw strider, 1 fire claw strider, 6 medals. Let's try and give it a go. The aim is 80 medals for Rost bow. That's what we're aiming for. Remember though, we do want to get this main quest done today. It keeps popping up with all these different materials because of the jobs and stuff that we've got. So, plasma and shock, water doesn't really help us, does it? Because they're both completely different. I'm thinking spike thrower. I've liked how it's worked so far. Let's see if it works this time. I don't want to corner myself, I can avoid it. This one's come running straight towards me, that's not helpful. Come on, give me a spike thrower. I just like the fact the spike thrower actually attaches itself to them as well. That's what I really like about it. didn't look at what time frame we need to hit, to be fair, with this one. Right, one's already down. I feel like the spike throw is currently a cheat code, because look, we've done it. 21 seconds. The spike throw just seems like it makes life a little bit easier. 21 seconds to take those two down. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, it wasn't 21 seconds, like 38 seconds. We had a minute to do it. Maybe it's not as good as it seemed. That's another 8 medals in the bag. 17 currently. We are working our way up. 2 Grimhorns this time, and it's our gear. I'm happy with our gear. We are spending some shards finally as well, which is quite nice. Spike throwers, probably my go-to again. Currently, I can't see why not to use it. It's really good. Especially if you hit them on the leg or something, because it takes them down at the same time. They're in a cage this time. Well, they were. Acid and water.
Going down.
I think I missed it there. Obviously, you got to watch out for the weapons. That was a direct hit there. That worked really well. Especially if you hit a weak point with that spike throw, it definitely does do a lot more damage. Nearly down. It is down now. It's 1 down already. I didn't see how much time we had to do this in again. I didn't look. I should have done. Right, where are we? And that's both of those done. I was aiming for the weapons, the weak points of the spike thrower, and it's very, very effective. Okay, that's another 8 medals achieved. What was our time aimed for? 1:30, and we did in 1:01. So not too bad. There's probably quicker ways of doing these, to be honest, but 25 medals. This one gives us 10, 2.5 minutes, 2 Widemores, 2 Purge Water Canister Burrowers, and Acid Canister Burrower. So the canisters can explode if you hit them, I believe. Is it our gear? Yes. Okay, so the amount of medals you're getting are going up. Obviously, they're getting harder. You've got to do it within a time limit, otherwise you don't get the medals. But if there's more machines and we're using the spike thrower, the radius damage will help with the explosion. But we just need to aim for the canisters. That's the big thing. So what have we got? We got the Purge Water Canister Burrower. That's a shot. That one. What's this one? I think that's shock as well. We'll go over here. Water. Water. Shot. Okay. Obviously we can knock the platforms down as well. That's something we haven't really used to our advantage. Oh, climb up. I didn't want to be stuck there. That was a bad move on me. These guys start firing. I'm in trouble. I didn't need to fall down, actually. I could have stayed up. But look at that. That Widemore is nearly down already. The Widemore is down. That's 1 Widemore already down. That's how good the spike thrower is. Second spike thrower down. Okay. Burrowers are going to be a little harder to grab with this, I think. Because you've got to be accurate. I don't know how many's left. Is it 2 left? Where are you? There. There we go, done. Did you get any medals for the Sliver Fang? No. Because I've got to do it under 5 minutes. I think the harder ones are more medals. It doesn't give a massive amount. So that gave us the same amount of medals that it would have got for doing the Sliver Fang. Under 5 minutes. And we did that in 50 seconds. So if you want about speed, the time it takes to get medals, that's a better one to do to get medals quickly, I think. Because the Sliver Fang gave us 10 medals, but you had 5 minutes to do it. That was 50 seconds. This one, obviously, we're going to that's going to change our weapons. This is for 16 medals if we do it in under 3.5 minutes. 1 Tide Ripper, 2 Snapmaws. Well, I think we're better off doing that one. We need another 45 medals. Do you get medals? You don't get medals second time round, do you? Because it says the rewards are done. So I'm assuming you don't get them a second time round. And we've got to complete the last one first. Yeah, it sounds like you only get them once. Do you get them a second? I don't know if you get them a second time. I'm gonna see where we go. If you do get it a second time, this is the quickest one to earn medals that I just found. But that's, yeah, I don't know if it's going to give us what we want though. I don't know if the medals are a one-time thing or you get it every time. Wide moors are very susceptible to these spikes by the looks of things as well, which helps. The mistake I made was jumping off the place over here. My plan was to stay high and then use the spike thrower. I think that moved before I did it. Oh, it came down a second time. I think I missed that one as well. We're okay though, in terms of time. So Widemoor's down, 1 more to go there. And we've got these over here as well. Widemoor's down. I just need the burrower. Where's my last one? Oh, it's over there. It's miles away from me. Come over here. Oh, I missed it. I didn't kill it. There we go. So if we get the medals a second time round, another 10, we know this is the quickest one to get the medals. I hate grinding as well. This is kind of complete opposite to what I enjoy doing. Didn't give us any extra medals. No, so you can't redo them for medals. Once they're done, they're done. That's frustrating. We're going to have to try this one. I don't know if it's locked time-wise. Maybe you come back in a day or so, they'll reopen. I don't know, but that's interesting that you can't get medals a second time round. Okay, what have we got weapon-wise in this one? We've got to have a look what they've given us. Ignore the jobs. It's just one of those things. We have got a spike thrower here. What are they weak against? We've got fire and shock. Okay, they are weak to shock, both sets. So that's something. We obviously need to get down from here. Our armor's weak to frost as well. That's something to be aware of. Snapmaws coming after me, that's the problem there. We only got 3.5 minutes for this one, which isn't a massive amount of time. That Tide Ripper's going to be a problem. Or will it? That was a big shot on it just then. Straight on the mouth, that one. Trying to back myself into the corner here, aren't I? Well, I think we just need to use freeze as quickly as possible, I'd say here. Something that I'm not really doing enough of. Let's try shock. The Tide Ripper is the one that's going to do the most damage to us. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And jump out of the way. They're not doing that much damage. Trying to just get a tiger down while it's weak to a point. I need a heal. Yeah, we've got 3.5 minutes to do this, and I wouldn't say we're going to do it. Not looking at it so far. Can't seem to get a rhythm going, to be fair. Plasma again. Oh, I'm trying to aim and it gets took out at the same time. That's not helpful. Trying to take the unit off the back. Snapmaws are really frustrating. And like I say, it's not having your own gear as well doesn't really help. Because you're so used to playing a set way. I enjoy these smaller arenas. The big boss fights arenas, not so enjoyable. Only because we struggle more. That's the only reason. Oh, can't load the weapon quick enough. I can't get it charged enough to actually get a decent hit in. The thing is, we know where we need to hit these things. We just can't seem to get the hits I want in. That's a warrior bow. That's why distance isn't working without them. That would be my issue. I'm not looking at what bow we changed to, I'm looking at arrow type. So obviously when I'm changing to the wrong arrows for where we are, that's the problem. So I don't like these ones as much. The ones that don't explode are nowhere near as good as the other ones. The ones that explode are definitely better. Which it takes forever to make them. Oh, I can't make them actually. I've run out of the materials to make them. I'm nearly down as well. Same. Nearly down. That's not good. Right. This is tough. I'll catch my chat in a second. I know it's probably hints and tips. There is probably an issue with my technique, to be honest. I would say. Oh, come on. So nearly down as well. But yeah, we are getting hit quite a lot, which isn't helpful. I'm over the time, so we're getting no medals for this one. Because I'm over the time as well. That's the other problem. If you don't do it in the time frame, you actually end up losing, don't you? Right, corroding state is on. If we can get him down while he's corroded, that would be helpful. I think that one is down. Right, we've just got these things to deal with. Took a minute. Oh, that had knocked me out. I'm out. Come on. I'm not near a potion either. Drink. Aloy, drink. Thank you. We've lost the time challenge as well, to be fair. I forget this is the warrior bow, isn't it? So it's short damage. There we go, one down. Going for that sack under the mouth there. There we go. There we go. It is done, but we don't get medals because it's over the time frame, annoyingly. It's 10 medals, Sliverfang, if we go back to it. That was 16, to be fair. With the Bolt Blast, try firing VAR 1 instead of VAR 2. Oh, really? Okay. And I see you hit a lot of armor plates and weak points, scanning. Yeah, we should be scanning a bit more, I think. You're right. Let's have a look. Open loadout. This is 9 medals. 12, 15. I think... See, the normal ones are fairly simple. It's the ones that aren't simple. The actual timed ones, the ones that go for the leaderboard, they're the hardest ones, but they're also worth the most medals. Bolt Blaster, switch weapons of trying to reload. Yeah, that's true. Well, we get 9 medals from this one, so that'll move us close to a target of 80. We're trying to get 80 medals so we can take Rost's bow into the final battle, or the big battle. We're starting, or we're doing today. So, let's try this again. We'll get 9 medals from this one. The first 3 are simple, it's the leaderboard ones that are a bit more difficult. If you can't redo each type for more medals, does that then mean you're once you pick a weapon or an armor set, that's it? That's all you can have? Because that's the other thing, it seems that we're only able to get the medals once. Or the leaderboard ones able to be done more than once? That's the thing. Right, a Ravager, a Grimhorn, and a Ravager. This shouldn't be that bad, because I'm going to use our trusted new weapon that Lisa suggested that is a revelation currently. If I can throw it correctly, that would help. Missed. Okay, not as easy to throw these. These are a lot quicker to attack us. So I think that makes throwing this a little bit harder. Okay. Spike thrower may not be the go-to this time, although the damage coming down from there did just help, I think. I'm trying to get away from these things. I don't know what the time frame we had is either. I think I missed it there. No, I got it. Come on. Yeah, we should use height. Okay, that one's a run out. But we did get it down. Come here. Right, this one's down. Let's quickly try and get it, knock it down. Where's the weak point? Ah, the other one came up to get us, which was annoying. I was trying to get it while it was down. Nice hit. So spike throwers weren't as effective this time as we've had previously, to be fair. Need to hit them weapons off the top of it. They are its weak point as well. Just can't get any hits in it at the minute. That one's down. Right, you've got weak points there. So we'll just hit one. You're nearly down as well, to be fair. Load. Ah, missed the weak point. Ah, completely missed. I've got 18 seconds to get these two down. Otherwise, we have to redo this one if we want the medals. I'm out of ammo there as well. It's not helpful. I think I've lost the time on this one. I probably stayed with the spike throws too long, really. When I should have changed weapon sooner, probably. When they weren't quite as effective. So yeah, we've run out of time, we've lost the time benefit, so we don't get the bonus. Either that or my aim with it this time was horrendous. Previous ones have been really simple. Come on, you need down. There we go. It's too slow though. If you get them out, you can't get them again. You can try this little thing twice for a game. No, we didn't get those. It's because they're a different weapon set as well, which I wasn't expecting. Especially the Sliver Fang to start with. I was expecting to use our weapons, and obviously that didn't happen. So we've got to redo that one if we want the 9 medals. This one gives us 12. It's 2 Scorchers in a 1 minute 20. We can redo that one for the 9 medals. On 35, we need 45 medals. Let's do Ring of Fire. I think that one, it's 1 minute 20. Should be okay. Oh, we're trying to get 80 medals for 1 bow. It's, yeah. I need to think of a tactic for the 2 big ones we've done and couldn't do it in the time frame. So it looks like they've always got 5 minute time frame for the final ones, which is interesting. Okay, I'm thinking these again.
Machine's weak against Rost.
The reason I'm thinking these is because I think against these they may be quite effective. Did take a hit. Well, we've only got 1 minute 20 for these. I'm trying to hit the weak points of them as well, because that will make a big difference. Like that. Reload. The only downside to these is the reload time is a little bit long. Took a hit. I don't know if I got the explosion or not. These move really quickly, don't they? Right, that's on the leg. Can we get critical strike? No, we got hit before I could do the critical strike there. That's annoying. I'm out of ammo there as well. How are we time-wise? 24. So nearly down as well. Come on, run, run, run. 15 seconds. Critical strike. There we go. So we did that one. That's another, how many medals up to 11 medals, I think, or 12. 12 medals for that one. That was pretty good. So that's now 47 medals. We are getting there. 15 for this one. I know they give the most medals, but they're also the longest and hardest. This is an acid bellerback, a fire bellerback, and a shell snapper in 2 minutes. 15 medals. So I'm kind of avoiding the main event ones. Yes, they give the most medals, but they're also the hardest with a different weapon set and longest time to complete. If we can do it without them, bonus. Otherwise, we need kind of a strategy. Okay, there is acid above, by the looks of things, there. I don't know if bolts are going to be effective here. Maybe. Those. Where's the last one? Where are you? There should be 3 in here. I can only see 2. We're not really using those to our advantage either, the brace platforms. So there was, yeah, that's something we're not using and we really should. I didn't want that on the leg, I wanted that on this sack, ideally. You gotta aim a little bit higher sometimes. Oh, I forgot it was one of those as well. Should do some damage. Did do some damage. I may be relying on these spike throwers a little bit too much, to be fair. It's because they were so effective early on, I've kind of stuck with it. Right, one is down. You can get this one on the down as well. And then it's just the big guy. Come on, that one's nearly down. Will be just big guy to deal with. It's always easy when you've only got one thing to think about. Okay. Need to find his weak points badly, because I don't know where his weak points are. There's his weak points. He's got quite a few of them. We just got to try and get a spike up. Oh, he's gone underground. That's not helpful. wasn't a brilliant hit either. I've got 40 seconds to try and get this guy down. We are knocking armor off and stuff, but it's slow. 24 seconds to get rewards. I don't think we're going to get the rewards from this one. It's not in there. I've just shot the acid, but it's nowhere near it. Where's it gone? It's gone underground. I'm in trouble. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to run out of time on this one. So we're not going to gain the rewards for this one. So yeah, that's the rewards lost then, because we ran out of time to take this down. Okay, we got it down there though. Whoa. That did some damage, didn't it? Didn't load the bow quick enough. I was aiming for that webbing part underneath it. There we go. We're over the time though. Try the Ravagers and Plowhorn again. That's true. That's another 10, isn't it? We are close to getting 80 medals. But it's taken us an hour so far, and we have got 47. We didn't do that one in the time frame either. This one's worth 24 for 1 Tremor Tusk, 2 Acid Claw Striders, but the loadout is fixed. Oh, wow, okay. This one gives us 9. That would take us even closer. This one we do need to redo. Got to get 15. It's a Shell Snapper, that's the difficult thing. Okay, let's quickly just from the game. Grimhorn and Ravager. As I say, the only reason we're doing this is to try and get Rost bow for the big fight. And it's something we haven't really done. We did one fight in the arena and then stopped because we weren't really made for it in that sense. Okay, Grimhorn there. I need to use these more as well. That's something I've not been using, to be fair. Ravager. Okay, I'm going to wait a second, mainly because I want those in a certain place ideally. Let's change to arrows. I'm thinking we need to use things like that come down more. We're not really using stuff like that, are we? So that one's already been damaged by him, see? That worked really well. Okay, Spike Thrower. I'm not going to focus too much on the Spike Thrower like we did last time, as much as we have done. My thinking is I can do some damage with it, like that. 1 Ravager down already. No, it's not quite. It was nearly down. I thought it was, but not quite. 1 is down. I did get the spike on it. It is nearly down. Come here. Right, it's on the back leg. That should be down. It is down. Right, Tremor Tusk. Right, we've got to focus on this. Get it in the right places. So on the horns would be the ideal one. We've got the webbing on the back. We've got a minute 43 to get this done. Just trying to get these sacks to blow up and the weapons, because obviously that's the weak points. Like, that's a very good shot with it there, and that's straight on the sack as well. There we go. That one's done a lot easier this time. Oh, Ravager cannons. I always forgot Ravager cannons and the advanced hunter bow to shoot it off. I always forget about that. I don't know what. I just never think about machine weapons. I don't know what it is. Okay, 56 medals. We need 24 more. We are nearly there. It's taken a while, but we are nearly there. At least we've got to experience it. Right, we've got a choice. We can go back and try and deal with the Bellabacks and Shell Snapper again for 15 medals and get us closer. We've got to try the Tremor Tusk because it won't allow us to go ahead and do any more. This first one, Pack Hunters, is kind of pointless because it's only worth 3, unless we only need 3 to finish. The Expert one we can't do until we've done the final one, even if we fail. So what I'm thinking is, because these ones seem to give you a decent amount of medals quickly, let's do the Tremor Tusk, see what happens. Obviously it's not our weapon set. And then go to the next ones. Hopefully we'll get that 80. Well, I think with these ones, if you get a decent tactic and you execute it correctly, these won't be that bad. Some of the times, though, are insane for how long it's taken people. Right, we've got a rope caster for time machines down on this one. Ignore, obviously, the upgrades side of things. So we have got binding ropes, rope caster, we've got traps, something we've not really used a lot of. We have got that. So we've got some spike throwers, which aren't brilliant. And what we've got Acid Claw Strider, which is weak to plasma and shock. That should be the same, yes. Tremor Tusk is weak to frozen. Is that it? It's just those 3. 5 minutes. So we kind of want to take down the small things first, the Claw Striders. Take those down, and then we deal with the big guy. Time down, that kind of stuff. And I think that's a good plan. That's a brilliant shot right there, if we can hit it really quickly. It's right by the sack. I was hoping we could hit the sack quick enough for it to explode. I know they're not weak to acid, but I thought that would be a good tactic. It didn't work. There we go. Let's try... They're weak to shock, weren't they? I'm already now affected by acid. Didn't last long, did it? Right, that one's tied down. The ropes snap, don't they? I forgot about that. Yeah, this is not going to plan. That shock, that's one I should be using. That Tremor Tusk. That Tremor Tusk is just incredible. I need to reload as well if I want to use that one. Tremor Tusk. Hasn't gone well, has it? Come on. I'm out of stamina. Can't even use it. We'll aim for that sack underneath it, ideally. We need that sack to blow up, ideally. I wasn't aiming at that. I should have carried on with the Tremor Tusk. Right, we have frozen the Tremor Tusk, that's something. I need some decent hits on it though. What power shot we got? Let's get this bottom bit to blow up first. There we go. Valor Surge. So the knockdown goes up as well. Oh, we need to knock our weapon off the side. As that, the weapon is the weak point, to be fair. If I can hit it correctly, that'll help. But yeah, we've got 3 minutes still to try and do this. I'm kind of ignoring Claw Striders, mainly because the Tremor Tusk damage is a lot more than the Claw Strider damage. That's what I'm after. I want that weapon point off. Though it's not really going anywhere. Tusks as well, they're a weak point. Some of them we actually know the weak points. Hitting them though is a different thing. I need to get health back as well. Give me health. I haven't got any. Oh wow, okay. Thought I had some health left. They don't give you much health on this one. I didn't want that. I wasn't trying. We found the arena, we died. The R1 Bolt Blast on the Tremor Tusk. We'll try that. So I don't think we've... Yeah, we've got to complete it to open up the next one, which will give us the remaining medals. So Tremor Tusk Tussle. Someone's done this in 29 seconds. That's incredible. Okay. R1 Bolt Blast on the Tremor Tusk. That's the plan. Let's do that. Because my tactics are definitely not working. So Frost, we're thinking Frost, Bolt Blaster, but R1. I keep using R2, I don't know why. I think it's because we're so used to using the bow. I don't use R1 very often. Right. So if we use the Frost Bolt Blaster, as that's the one that it's weak to,
Should hit it with Frost on there.
we want to aim for that thing on its belly, I think, is the best place. You're saying R1 to aim. Okay, go watch out for the Claw Striders, admittedly. Oh wow, I didn't know it... Okay, that's a different thing to do. I'm out of stamina. Didn't last long, did it? Before you're out of stamina, that's the only problem. Okay, we learned we don't get much health in this one, compared to others. I want that belly to blow up if we can. Leave me alone, Chemata. Yeah, so weapon stamina's a problem with that, it seems. Right, we've frosted the Chemata. Still want that to blow up if I can. Come on, we're nearly there with it. There we go. I'd be happy just not to die with this one, to be fair. We can actually finish it. Because I think just moving on to the next one will make my life easier. I'm not really hitting anything weak, am I? What do we got? Valor Surge, let's do that. Facing up to the Tremor Tusky, I'm missing with a lot of shots. That was a weak point hit.
I'm not giving up.
That's not a good hit. Trying to hit some of the tusks for the weak points. Obviously weapons, I thought the weapons were weak points, but I don't think they are. Go away. That's a weak point hit. I know I wasn't focusing on them. I don't really have much choice at this point. What have we got? Right, we're nearly out of health as well, which is now an issue. I did hit a weak spot with that. That will explode as well. I need to drink. I think that was a weak spot hit as well with that. Oh, just taking damage. Trying to get them tusks off with those does seem to work to a degree. Leg. Maybe I should aim at the rocket to the top more. Might be helpful, mightn't it? I think I did not just knock one of the rocket packs off. This is still tough, but how does someone did this in under a minute? I've got no idea. Is that enough to knock the rocket off? It's not, I don't think. Stop with the acid. Oh, where the burrowers come from? They weren't here before. Right, we need to go Frost, don't we? I don't know if I've got weapon stamina. I have. He just gets some space between me and these things. Ah. I don't want to. I want to drink the health potion, not craft, please. Thank you. Kind of stuck. Why can I not use it? Oh, I've got no ammo in it, that's probably why. Right, okay. Just getting destroyed. I can't look at chat while I'm doing it either, because otherwise I'm just going to die. We died again. They can't seem to get past this one. Way to explode the sack until the freeze wears off if you can. Okay, we'll try that next time. Freeze, then just pelt with explosive spikes. You need to be close. Okay. Let's try this again. We can't do the next one, which will give us the medals needed until we've done this one. So we've got to kind of persevere, which is fine. Even if we go above the max time, we just can't die. That's the big thing. And the problem is your health is very low, I've noticed. So we're thinking Tremortusk Bolt Blaster, Frost Arrows, Frost Bolts, but we need to be closer to it to do it. Don't hit the sack until after the frost is worn off. Freeze the Tremortusk, explosive spikes, that kind of thing. Okay, let's move this to actual potions. That would help. It's because there's certain things I'd never use, and you know that's obviously a disadvantage when you're into situations like this. So we're going to try and do Bolt Blaster close up to freeze it. We're ignoring the sack, pelt it with other things. Wait till to explode the sack. That's a good point. We've got to get close to it for this to work, haven't we? Are we ready? Probably not. Right, one round. Oh, okay, not a good start. I'm out of stamina already. That is rubbish in terms of stamina, isn't it? Okay. We're not going to aim for the sack this time if we can get this frozen. This is what we did last time. We're just going to aim, take this thing, freeze it like that. Now we've got these. Ignore the Claw Striders, obviously, because they're not going to pack as much of a punch as this guy. So here's the guy we've got to deal with. Obviously, we are trying to get hit by him, though. Right, we need freeze arrows again because obviously it's now unfrozen. Obviously, just surviving this is a mission in itself. I may have to do the Claw Striders in a minute. I'm trying to avoid them tusks. No, caught me. I'm nearly out of health again. Right, I'm ignoring the sack. Once the freeze wears off this time, we'll aim for the sack. Because it's nearly, he's frozen now. The next time we'll aim for the sack. That's the plan. You guys need to go away as well because you're really annoying. Plasma that time. Drink, thank you, Aloy. As I say, we have got the sack to block in a second as well. Right, it's now back, it's not frozen, we need to aim for that sack ideally. See if we can get that sack down. I haven't used power shots either, let's use power shots, see if that helps. Right, I need to hit that sack. Didn't mean to hit the tusk, that's the sack. I need to heal again. We just need to survive, like I say. Even just to finish this is enough. We don't have to do it in the time frame, I'm not too worried, but we need to go on to the next one to be able to get the next thing done. I'm going to have to take these Claw Striders out, because they're really annoying. It's not just the Claw Striders though. Did you drink? You did. I think we've now got burrows in as well now. I still want to know how someone did this in like seconds. I don't know how that's possible. Obviously they're really good and nothing taken away from them for that, but I have no idea how they did it. Right, we need freeze again, don't we, ideally? I need to not be hit by that would be helpful. Come on. Knee down again. Drink. Thank you, Aloy. Can't get away from it. we can't do this one in a couple more attempts, we are losing time on doing the main story today. That's the problem. And although I like to persevere, there is a point you have to start thinking, is it really worth it? Trying to freeze it again to see if that's going to help us. Right, it is frozen. Bolt blasters. Not bolt blasters, I know what I meant. Just want to survive, please. Obviously not dying is also an aim at this point, because that way we still get the finish. Right, Tremor Tusk is down. I'm very low on health, extremely low on health. I can't recharge health, and I've still got quite a few things to destroy. If we die now, it's over and we've got to redo it all. I've got no ammo in that. I need to change the bow with ammo at least. I don't know where anything is. I'm trying to just get away for a minute, to kind of sort out where I am, what we've got to aim for. It's meant to be a weak point hit, but I missed. The burrows are more annoying than dangerous, I think. Those things, on the other hand, different story. I know where the weak point is. Actually getting a shot on it is difficult. What about acid here? Is that already... There we go, blew that up. That will help us. We are very low on health now. We've failed again. I don't know what we can do different. I just don't get the right shots. I don't know. You can't change them, I don't think. Let's have a look. I don't think you can. Because it's a set loadout, isn't it? Yeah, we'll take the blue off. We'll have a look at potions before we get in. And see if we can change them. That's the health is the problem. We just don't have enough health on this one compared to normal. So how do we change to small health, large health, quick? I can't craft them. Okay, that's not helpful. So can we change that then to... That does not unequip it. Trap doesn't matter, does it? I just want to be able to craft more of those. Not enough room in a potion pouch. Okay, so we can craft more potions. I just can't seem to craft any other things though. Tried to move the blue potions. Oh, the cleanse potion. Cleanse potion I've taken off already. How do I take them off? The actual bit up there, that's the problem. I'm assuming I can't just drink them and then craft them now. Let's change that again to the potions here. Okay. That's fine. Can I drink one now? Because in theory, if I can drink 3 in a row quickly, surely that will give us what we need to be able to craft more of the others. That'll give us enough for 3 at least. But we also now, maybe in the main menu. I've got no menu. You can't do anything. You can't go to map or menu or anything for your weapons. I'm wondering then, if that's the case, we need to drink those quickly. Or the thing is also, what I didn't know, is once we use the medium health potions, we can actually craft more whilst fighting. So maybe that's something we've got to think about. Is actually we need to remember to craft more when we run low. Whereas instead we're running around trying to avoid getting killed because we've got no health left. Okay. Okay, this doesn't start well. I'm trying to get the shot in. Go! Don't think we froze it, did we there? No, we've run out of weapon stamina. Nearly frozen. It's frozen now, but although we nearly died doing it, it is frozen. So, remember, we're not aiming for that stack admittedly, although I just got it accidentally. That wasn't an intentional hit. That was an accidental hit there. already mad. I might as well wait for the fire to wear off before we look at trying to freeze it again, I think. Thank you. Gotta get away from them tusks as well. You can have that, if you're there. Okay, we now need to go back to freeze, don't we, ideally? Not you. Leave me alone. Problem is, the only thing I think that weak point is tusks that I can see easily, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, there are the 2 weapon points on top, actually. Definitely something we need to aim for. I wouldn't say this has started well, though. So if you hit the canisters inside them pods, that's also a weak point. That's something. Missed it. I know what I was aiming for them. Completely missed. Those on the back, though, are helpful. If I can hit those. Nice hit. We've frozen it again. To be fair, the other ones, the claw strikes do leave you alone to a certain degree. Apart from that one, he decided to jump us as I'm trying to throw the spike thrower. Right, I need to remember we're going to craft more in a second. I just need to drink one first. Come on, drink. Come on, drink. I do need to craft more any second. Okay, we need to go for freeze again, I think. Come on. So, freeze. Nice shot there with a weak point and another weak point hit. Back, power shots. I'm going to have to move because something's about to hit me. Yeah. Nice weak point. Okay, frozen again. Ah. I was trying to aim higher there. I wanted to get the top off. You can, while it's frozen, this is our best chance. I don't think we'll do it in the time frame, admittedly, but if I can get at least past these, at least we move on to the next one. We drank the potion a bit early there. It's nearly down the Tremor Tusk, to be fair. Right, I'm out of the explosive spikes now, but that should be okay. I know we've got the other things in now. Right, come on, Tremor Tusk. Just want the Tremor Tusk down now. There we go, Tremor Tusk is down. Okay, now I need to work on the Claw Striders. Trying to quickly look at was not just weak points, but what they're weak to. Right, okay, acid and electric. Ignore the burrowers for the minute. They're not the massive issue. We should be able to deal with those, I would have said. I've got Bolt Blaster. Oh, it needs reloading. Come on. I didn't want ice. I'm on the wrong one, that's why. I was trying to get the electric. I need to craft potions as well to survive this. Right, drink the potion. Can we craft more potions now? Drink the potion. You've got to drink before you get hit. That's the problem. Drink. Thank you, Aloy. I need to craft more as well. I want shock. That's what I was after. Not. Why is shock not reloaded? Okay, we have got shock now. Let's try this again, shall we? Right, that's nearly down. That's one down nearly, at least. I need to craft as well. Oh, it won't let me craft anything. We haven't got enough resources. So you can't craft more. I was wrong, I thought we could craft. We're so close to actually getting this done for the first time. Right, one is down. I'm ignoring burrowers for the minute, because Claw Striders are obviously more dangerous. Although they are annoying, these things. Come on, you're nearly down. Just avoiding that. If we die to a burrower now, I'll be really annoyed. We are nearly down as well. Come on. I know what I need the arrow wise to use, but I need shock, don't I think. But the problem with that is it's too slow firing. I'm just trying not to get hit by anything, because one big hit and we are probably out. That acid isn't helping, I think I'm down. Cleanse. Oh, we failed again. So, Lisa was saying on Discord yesterday, good morning by the way, to try and get Rost's bow to take into the final battle. So we needed 80 arena points, and we're now stuck. We can't do this one to obtain anymore. I don't even know how many times we've done this now. But yeah, I've been doing the arena to try and get the 80 medals to take Rost's bow in. I don't know. I haven't got another plan. I mean, that was the closest we've come, to be honest. I just can't do enough to get past. God knows how someone's done in 29 seconds. Go out of the arena. Yeah, I think it's time to leave the arena. We just can't quite do it. Potions, but the problem with the potions, they're not our potions. They're given to you.
Never a dull moment when you're in the arena, champion.
So it's not actually our potions we're using. It's the potions they give you, because it's a loadout that it gives you for that challenge. So we can't actually get rid of any of the potions it gives us, because in my normal loadout, I've only got 2 cleanse potions. It starts with 3. How do you change it? Is the difficulty of the arena separate, or is it the whole game difficulty? Because I don't really want to change game difficulty. Go to story mode. Would that make the arena easier then? I don't want to make it easier though. It's just that one thing that's stopping us.
Looking for a challenge?
But we've got 2 hours left of the stream. We still need to do this final mission. I don't know how long that takes, obviously. We can extend a little bit. I'm thinking one more Tremor Tusk. If we can get it done, we move on. We can quickly get a few more medals and get what we need. Otherwise, we're going into the final mission without Rost's bow.
Only the best soldiers
yeah, the problem you've got is the loadout it gives you for these timed ones is difficult. Even though it's not enough, 15 medals wouldn't be enough to what we need. I need to get past this one. Your phone carries having connectivity issues. Oh, sorry about to hear that. Well, that's not good. You was out for 3 hours. Oh wow. Okay, so you think we can change the difficulty for in the arena? Oh, we've tried a lot. It's just that Tremor Tusk. So if we change, I'm hoping it doesn't mess anything else up. Difficulty normal. I tell you, there's nothing for just the arena, is there? No. Do I have to then change all these back? No, they're all the same, I think. So I don't want to make sure we haven't lost anything. Right, okay. So we're going to give it one more go. We'll change the difficulty to allow us to get past the Tremor Tusk. We have spent the last half an hour trying to do the same thing. It is just the fact that it gives you the loadout. On easy, someone has done this in 22 seconds. You also get 24 arena medals. So if you do this on an easy difficulty, you get more medals. I feel a bit bad that we're doing this on easy. This one mission will be enough. We can get under 5 minutes for the 80 medals we need. I'm not particularly happy with doing it on easy, but at the same time, I don't have a choice. I just can't physically do it. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to do it. I will change it back afterwards. Someone has done this in 22 seconds though. It's mad. But then I've never played on easy, so I don't know how easy this is going to be. It better not be a one-shot kill. But it will give us Rost's bow. Okay. We're going roughly the same tactic before. You was missing everything. That's not good. Oh. You don't know why you've got what's been going on with them though. Did they not alert you there was going to be an issue? Sometimes my carrier tells me if there's going to be an issue. Don't die when it's on easy. If I fail this on easy, I'm going to be really annoyed as well. Right, it's frozen. It is frozen. Right, fight. It's a little... I know it's on easy. I think it just takes more damage. I think that's the way it seems. I'm trying to work out, is the damage heavier? I think it is. Okay, we've got to try and get Rost damage. We can go for the belly as well now, to be fair. Right, it's frosted again. Spike throwers. To be fair, I'm not taking as much damage as we were. There is a big difference in difficulty on easy. We're definitely not taking anywhere near as much damage as we have done. Tremor dust down. That's what I mean. That was, yeah, definitely noticed the difference. I've never gone down too easy to do something before. I've never had that, but that tremor tusk on normal was just, I don't know how people have done it in insane times. Right, one down, one to go. I'm taking no pleasure in this, admittedly, but there is a reason for it. Come on, give me a stack. There we go. And I'm still not as quick as the quickest person on easy. 22 seconds on easy, that's mad. I don't understand how you can do it in 22 seconds. But we've finally done the tremor tusk. You change it to the arena too. It's tough with different loadouts. It's the loadout that's the problem. 1 minute 53. 3,000th best time on easy. I don't get how people have done that in 22 seconds. But we have what we wanted. We've achieved exactly what we wanted. I'm not going to look at those because obviously the settings are different at the minute.
I'll give you that.
AT&T always has issues. Oh really? Oh wow. Okay. Because I want to make sure we're not going to mess with anything. Back to normal. I'm hoping nothing else has changed. Just by changing difficulty. Order shield wings off still. Pick of animations on. Yeah. Mount follows road is on. Pretty sure I don't have mounts following roads. Not that we use. Co-pilot. No. And show headpiece is always off. I think that's fine. Hopefully that's the only thing that's changed. But we have what we wanted. We're still having buffering issues as well. Sorry to hear that, Al. And that means you can't enjoy anything at the minute.
Ah, Aloy,
But we can get the bow. We can do what we came to do. We can get what we needed. It is done. Trade medals. And we have got the Death Seeker bow. This is what we wanted. This is why we've spent the last hour and a half doing the arena. And then once this is done, we can then go. I don't know what I'm equipping it as at the minute. Have I bought it? Yes, okay. I needed to equip it. I just need to work out which bit. Never puts out. That's horrendous that they never tell you. Especially if they know. Well, I get them all the time. But I don't. They then tell me, oh, we're doing work in your area. Be aware of connection issues. And then I never have any connection issues. Okay. We have 10 skill points to spend as well. We should do that before the final battle. So, we're going to swap this weapon in. I'm thinking we put it in for the electric bow. The only thing we lose is chill water. But I like the idea of it. Although, saying that, didn't we have another thing we wanted to use? The roadcaster. We were thinking about using that, weren't we? But we couldn't use it because we had something we needed in. And it was because we had normal arrows there. Well, this bow has normal arrows. So actually, this can go in place of the Seeker Hunter bow. Because it has normal arrows, which is what we was after. Also, a shock. What do we lose? Frost. We've got frost on the Sunscourge. Oh, the bow we wanted was this one, Death Seeker's Shadow. So we've got that. So I think we're putting that in for the Seeker Hunter bow. Because that then, we've already got the frost there. So that makes sense, I think. So let's just quickly take the call out. There we go. And then we want to equip this It's to that one. Yes. We have still this one, but we need the chill water, didn't we? Although we can always put a leak canister or something in, but we don't really use them. We did take this out, didn't we? Which was I did like. But we have got the Sky Killer, as they say. I don't know if we've got any upgrades we can do on this, but let's quickly do coils. So we're looking at damage, electric. Is that tear? I think the other one, isn't it? Let's have a look. Component tear 25%. That doesn't help us. Critical hit chance. That's not a bad one. Draw speed. I might take the draw speed. I think. Weapon looks good. They do, don't they? But yeah, we achieved the one we was after. Well, drenched enemy. Plasma shock doesn't help us because it's only the shock we've got on this one. Knockdown power. Knockdown damage. Tear damage. We haven't got a massive amount of really decent coils, I think. That would increase shock by 12%. That's probably worth having. Close range damage. We are probably closer with this bow, aren't we? 10 meters or less. Will we be that close to them? Possibly. Because it's Rost bow. So Lisa said to us yesterday evening that because it's Rost bow, to take us into the final mission is quite a nice way. And we did this on Zero Dawn. We took Rost bow with us as well. I just think it's a nice thing to do. I think knockdown power so we can stagger them. Possibly. Let's put close range damage. It's probably not ideal for it, but I think it's better than anything else. I don't know if we can upgrade it straight away. We'll do is, so we're done here. We are off. I want the upgrade table is over here. So we're going to do the upgrade table. I want to check to see if we can upgrade it. I want to restock everything as well. And then we will be heading off for this final mission. Yeah, this is Rost bow. So Rost bow, if you, where is it? It's here. So this is the bow gifted to Death Seekers before they set out from the Norse sacred land, never to return, which is Rost. The last arrow is targeting arrow, so you can get your mount to fight. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, so we can't do any upgrades, unfortunately, to it. We haven't got any, but what we can do is we can add them. We need 3 more Sliverfangs Earth Grinders. I think we're good to go, though. I think final mission-wise, I don't think we're in major problems with most things. So the Death Seeker bow was given to everyone that went out to... I can't remember the exact story, to be fair. There was something targeting hunter arrows. Nice. I haven't used those before. We're missing echo shells. That's the only thing I'm really missing. Right, restock stash, perfect. Was that a... It is there. Is that new? Yes. It's data point we haven't seen before. You have the bow, yeah. Yes, it is mission time indeed. I've just found this data point we haven't found before. It's by the stash. We'll quickly read this, then we're going to head to the mission point and take on the Zeniths in our show of force. Micah Kadori to Raoul Bishop regarding Buena Vita appearance. Raoul, saw your message, thanks, I suspect foul play. Senator Medina is a political animal. I'm pretty sure we're pawns in some kind of scheme to make the most out of a planned visit here, even if it means turning us into roadkill on the Beltway. Let me look into it before we talk about the PR strategy, okay? No need to escalate right now. Let me first call Buena Vista and see what's what. The Senator has been known to test the waters before committing to anything. As far as I can tell, she hasn't responded to Sonia's statements yet, which I think is telling. Regardless, we need the Senator to visit us as planned. A standing with pro-reconciliation groups depends on it. Micah. Doesn't really tell us too much, to be fair. Okay. I think we're ready. I think we are ready. I don't know what arrows I've got set. Rost family was killed by outlanders who wanted revenge, who went all over, including the Forbidden West, to hunt them down. That's true. Oh, you didn't really suit your playstyle. I'm not worried about suiting our playstyle. I was more worried. It's just something we've done before. Carrying something of Rost into the final battle. It's kind of a nice way of remembering him for what he gave Aloy, in a way. That's all it really is. Okay. I haven't got this campfire, so I can't actually fast travel. We have got this one, though. So we're going to head to the campfire, and we start this last one. He was wounded, went back close to the Sacred Lands to die. Someone found him and broke taboo to bring him in. That's it. That's the story. He was allowed to live the rest of his life as an outcast in the Embrace. That was the one. Yeah, he wouldn't tell Aloy originally why he was an outcast, and that was the reason. He was never meant to come home. He was meant to die, wasn't he? But he survived, incredibly. Okay, let's get to where we need to go. I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting a tough fight, although not as tough as that Tremor-Tusk, to be fair. Can I craft more of these? Not a very mini potion pouch. Oh, because I've got the other ones. There we go. Have I got a load of small potions? That's small. Have I got a load of mediums? I just haven't got them set. I think I have. That's medium. I don't understand some of these potions. What are the orange ones? I've got 4 of those. I don't want 4 of those. I don't want any of those. I don't use them. Can't not put nothing there. So I can't put many potions on because I've got all these other ones. It's annoying, isn't it? Though, let's drink the one potion. There we go. Drink that potion. Drink that potion. She's going to get annoyed in a minute with drinking all these potions. Potions is not something we've really looked at too often. Mainly because I've never really had to use them. Same as food. Food's one of these things that I've just never had to do much with. Okay, let's craft these. So what's on your game list to play next? Yes, so we already know we're doing next because we need to finish the Assassin's Creed run. So once we have done the platinum on this and get everything done with this, we're not going to stop just because the story's finished. There's a few things I want to still do to get done. So once we've finished this, we are looking at Assassin's Creed Rogue, then Unity, and then Syndicate, and then Assassin's Creed is all done and finished. There is then nothing left to do on that regard. And then after that, we don't know. With the new PlayStation Plus upgrade coming, I'm already aware that I'm going to get a lot of games for free very quickly. So Ghost of Tsushima, I know a lot of people want to see us do. Spider-Man's been mentioned a few times, and then Miles Morales ready for next year's Spider-Man 2. So yeah, there's a few things. But obviously you guys are important to pick and choose what's next. So once Assassin's Creed is done, it is what do we want next? That's the question. The 3 Assassin's Creed games are probably Rogue's fairly quick. Unity is not too bad in terms of time it takes, and Syndicate again isn't too long. It's not like 100 odd hours. So they're not big games. So it's just a case of what do we want after them. That's kind of thinking.
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the
But yeah, the game list on Discord's massive with people. God of War's been mentioned a few times. People want us to do God of War because a new one's coming out soon as well. There's a couple of games I've got my eye on this year. There's a new Spider-Man 2's released next year. There's no exact release date, but it's some point next year. So I did want to get Spider-Man 1 done and Miles Morales before it comes out. The Wolverine game is due next year, so I'm looking at. And there is also a game by the XCOM makers, Marvel one, that looks interesting if it's done correctly. That's out at some point this year, but again, no release date. So yeah, I don't know, effectively, to answer your question. We know what's after this, but once Assassin's Creed is done, I don't know whether it's a single game or a franchise. Like I say, a lot of people said Ghost of Tsushima. There's a few things that have been mentioned. I wanted to save first, and I didn't. I've just realised that was a mistake. Although, actually, I can't. Can I save here? Can I only call companions? That wasn't planned. I actually wanted to save first because if we die, we should be. I think we're probably right. Gotham Knights. Good point. That was the other one I've been looking at. I can't remember the name of it. Gotham Knights looks interesting. I think has it been delayed again, or is it? I can't remember if there's an exact date on it. I need to look a few of these up and find out. But the new PlayStation Plus, I know we're not doing the mission, I'm chatting. It auto saves. Thank God for that. The
This guy's running out of
new
energy.
PlayStation Plus is for the medium tier, which is what I'm planning on having. It gives you a lot of games very quickly for free to play. Some are time limited; they will disappear from there quite quickly. Some will stay for quite a while, like Ghost of Tsushima and Miles Morales. I can play for free once they do it because they've already been announced. Yeah, I did think about a poll. To be fair, there's a lot of choice, isn't there? Yeah, we've just got so much. There's so many. I also think I need to talk about this in Discord as well. The 2-hour streams in the evening, yes, it's perfect for the Saturday subscriber one. Oh, it has a release date. I'd heard it was delayed, but there's always people talking about delays when they're not all true. I don't know what I want to do the most. That's the problem. But I'm thinking Genshin Impact is brilliant, but is 2 hours enough to really get into it? I'm kind of worried that 2 hours evening streams for Genshin Impact isn't doing it justice, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm a bit all over the place when it comes to what we're doing in what order and what at the minute. There's a few things I think we need to change up, but it's just trying to get that balance right. And our focus has been completely on this for so long. It's been one of those difficult things to decide. Now I would sit here and chat all day, but should we do this final mission? That we think is the final mission, I should say. But yeah, so yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'm more than happy to take requests and try and work things out. Gotham Knights does interest me, but then so does the whole Batman trilogy. I could stay here for ages. The whole Batman trilogy, Dark Knight trilogy, not the Dark Knight trilogy, that's the films. The I can't remember what they're called, but the Batman trilogy games, I could happily play through them. There's so many things that look good, and God of War I've never played. I could play through the older ones and do the newer ones as well, and the new one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place. October 25th. Right, that's something I'll look at then. That could be something we could be doing when it comes out. That does look interesting. That's what I mean. There's so much. There wasn't many games released last year that I was interested in, and it's the same this year. There's only one or two I'm looking at and going, actually, that looks pretty good. But they're very few and far between at the minute. But there's lots of stuff we've never touched, and people have asked us to do. Someone was, who was it? Super Colby, I think it was. Who was asking for Subnautica. Something I've never even touched before. I've never even looked at too much. But Subnautica's been mentioned a few times. I'm not too. I think it's a survival game, which isn't my genre, to be honest. But I wouldn't mind having a look. I'm all up for trying something new. Same as Genshin Impact. It's not my genre. But we tried it and love it. So it's always worth trying these things at least. If I don't enjoy something, I will quite happily say, look, I'm not enjoying this. I don't want to carry on. I'm quite happy to say that. So I'm not worried about that kind of thing. But yeah, you guys have to decide as well. You guys, I want you guys to be involved in the process. That's the thing. But Gotham Knights does look good. Right, let's crack on. Let's call our companions. I will sit here and just chat away and actually do anything. Right, let's call companions. The music kind of testifies how poignant a moment this may be. So we look out to sea, to be fair. And the base, there we go. That's the view of the base. Let's call our companions in. If you proceed past this point, you'll be locked into Singularity, and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Final quest then, isn't it? Could have guessed this was Final Quest. That tells us a lot. The only thing I haven't done, actually, is skill points. But then, I don't need them, because we're only going to run a Trapper. Let's go. We're locked in. Call your companions no way back in brackets. That gives you a little clue, doesn't it? Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight. There's so many, isn't there? Is there more than... I thought it was only 3. But yeah, I'd love to play for all of those as well. Some of them may be suited to episodic rather than live streams. That's the other thing. Some of these... I'm about to press the button, don't worry. Me just chatting away. But there is a few games that people have suggested that I don't think will suit live streams that well. So I do think some of them can be episodic. This is the reason I did Watch Dogs in the way I've been doing it. Because I didn't think Watch Dogs 2 and Watch Dogs Legion would suit a live stream. Legion might, to be fair. But Watch Dogs 1 and 2 probably wouldn't. So that's why I decided to do episodes of it instead. There's certain things I just don't think suit live stream as much. That's the other thing. That's all. That's all 3. Why is there 4 names there then? Batman, Arkham Asylum. Oh, it's because I'm reading it wrong. I'm reading Batman as a game. Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. Yeah, exactly. So that's a trilogy of games we could do. The game is really going. Are you sure you're sure? It is, isn't it? That's warning, warning. No way back. Absolutely. Right. We're ready. Are we steady? I don't want to do it. I know it's really weird, but I know it's the beginning of the end. It's one of those weird things. I've enjoyed it so much, and in some ways, I don't want it to come to an end. Although I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any DLC. I don't know if there is or not. It's going to be nice not to have to avoid spoilers once we're done, though. That's something I've had to really pay close attention to avoid anything untoward, and knowing anything. So it'd be nice when that stops, because it is a pain. But I do it on purpose to try and avoid anything. Right, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Only 5 years until the next Horizon. I'm hoping this is also the start of other games picking up and paying attention to what you can do within a game.
Not far behind.
Because, it is a marker. It's set a point of no return for a lot of games that are trying to have the realism and trying to graphically be amazing.
Are we all here?
So I'm hoping it's a starting point for a lot of others to pick up and take notice. Actually, this can be achieved. That's the thing. And single-player story games are still very, very good. They were saying last year or the year before, they're done. They're ended.
An ancient
No one wants them.
route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected.
It's definitely useful.
So I concealed it from the others.
But yeah, I definitely think single-player games, story-driven games, are definitely all well and alive.
Shall we?
Forgot Batman Arkham City. That's something I remember. The squad goes right there. What a group of people. Except Silence. You're not a fan of Silence, are you? It's a strange mix, isn't it? They're from everywhere. All from different backgrounds.
Get way inside the base.
Different beliefs.
Agreed.
Different fighting styles. Different reasons of being there. So it is a strange mix of characters. All the good AA games are going to be using Unreal Engine 5. That should help. It's just a shame that they were saying the other year that single-player story games are dead, because I definitely don't think that's true.
Cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it.
As a person is awful, you like him as a character. Okay, well, Spectre's guarding.
Right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
I'm also worried about who's going to die. There's surely someone is. I don't know who.
Errand,
after Val, I'm expect to get.
Take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
So he won't even use her
There's
name.
a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Okay.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta.
Outrider's use Unreal Engine 5, does it? Oh, wow. Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
Aloy, we're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
When did she make? Oh, we did. We were in the house together, weren't we? I was going to say, when did we speak to Beta and make a plan? But we did. Right.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
I still can't not pick stuff up. I know it's saying get there as quickly as possible, but you just never know. You're going to come across something you need. Probably not, but you know.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Spectres ahead? Where? I can't see them. I was hoping we'd pick up on them.
company.
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
That's what I
Spectres.
do.
Okay.
Could use acid against it.
They are weak to acid, that's something to remember. I don't think we're going to get close enough to take them by surprise. So acid, we have got the bombs. We have got the acid arrows, they might be better actually. Let's do that. Didn't get a perfect hit, so didn't. Oh, it is fully acid. Wasted the second shot in the end there.
Here we go.
Keep going. We have got spike fire, that's something I want to try on these. Don't fall down the hole.
Come here.
Because this knocks parts off, I think that makes life a bit easier.
Use that now. Oh, they felt that one.
Right, one down. Where was the second? Over there still, I think. So let's go back under here. There was a second one. I'm sure there was a second one. Was there not? Am I wrong? I'm sure there was a second one. I don't want to get caught unawares, but I'm pretty... Oh, there it is.
Ready.
There we go. I knew there was a second one. So, again, acid. Worked really well. I think I've missed. I have missed. No, I got some of it. And then the spike thrower worked fantastically on these. That's a very good way of doing things, I think. Oh, I missed it. Not when you miss, obviously. If you get it on target, it does help. But yeah, spike thrower definitely does damage to these things. That one's down.
I think you're right.
That spike thrower is a revelation. It really is.
Find anything?
A few things. Right, there's a few things to pick up over here. You spike all these spectres, it was easier this way. Spikers are freaking brilliant. I don't know what it is, but they just work amazingly on spectres. So, Lisa, for that tactical information, thank you very much. We've never really bothered with spikes before, but yeah, currently, nothing better. Okay, we are heading up, I think. Definitely easier with the spikes, isn't it? I like the spikes. It is fun as well, yeah. Absolutely. Especially if you use something that they're weak to first, and then the spikes after. That works really well. Right, where are we heading? I'm kind of losing track of where we're meant to be going. Aaron's there. Let's grab this. I could have used the gun, actually. I didn't see that there. Right, where are we heading? We're heading over there by the looks of things. Is there a reason?
Move on.
I'm moving. Oh, is he going to jump? I think we're climbing up here, aren't we?
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's
Right.
creepy in here.
There we go,
Don't
underground.
worry. I'll protect you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. Obviously don't want to fall too far. I'm also conscious that Aaron's got a backpack on. I think I've gone the wrong way. So he's there. Are we climbing down here and jumping across? I think we are. I think we're going down, and then it's a backwards jump here, by the looks of things. I'm assuming he can do this with a backpack on. Kind of want to see him do it with a backpack on. Aaron? Or is he stuck?
Can we please leave the cave now?
Maybe this was the wrong way. I think that's a way back up, isn't it? More than a way to go. I don't know. He doesn't seem wanting to jump, so I'm assuming that's not the way to take him. Is it, are we just going into the water then? Or am I missing something really silly? Come on, Aaron. There he is. Right, so this is the way to go.
Aloy.
Because he's got a massive great backpack on with the weapon in it. He can jump a good distance, can't he? I'm impressed with how far he can jump.
Yeah. I'm not really built for climbing.
What is it?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Errand.
I think he is there. Poison and spikes. Yeah, acid and spikes works well as well. Is poison what you mean by acid?
Dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you.
Ah. Metal flower while we're here. Their salvage may prove useful. Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
We can sneak or fight. Well, we're going to take them out.
Plasma.
We know how to do this. Let's make some more of these first. So, acid and then spikes. That's what works. Let's use it.
Pick it
Just
up.
take two. Oh no, it's got it. It's got it.
Live long.
Do need more spikes though.
That's the weak spot. Boy, did you pick the
I was going to say the sound kind of went for a minute there. It wouldn't. Do need more spikes.
I guess we're not going for stealth, eh?
Oh no, definitely not for stealth. Probably could have done, but I want to, you know, take out the spectres as well. Right, one down. Was there more than one? No.
Better
Okay.
than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
I kind of I can't not take them out. You know how bad they've been towards us. Leaving them is kind of like not going to happen. Well, I want the metal flower over here though. I'm curious on what is behind it. Normally, so far, the metal flowers haven't been brilliant in terms of what they give you. That is something we have noticed. I don't think I can get it from here, can I? No. Not from there, I wouldn't say. There's so much around. Acid, yeah. I kind of assume that's what you meant by poison, to be fair. There's so much stuff to pick up. And you probably don't need to pick it all up, to be fair. I think we're jumping across here, aren't we? Yeah. Bird. Bird? I didn't see a bird. Oh, we're about to find a bird. What's up there?
Hey, come on, Ayla.
Oh, Sky Drifter. There's a few Sky Drifters here. And what is that? Is that a dead... That's a dead machine, isn't it? Evans is trying to hurry us up.
Tired yet?
Yep.
Right, metal flower over here. Oh, Sunny, we could use that bird. We could use that bird, to be fair. But I still feel it's cheating. The more you fly, the more I think it's cheating a little bit.
These plants are weird.
They are weird. The rewards for these... Thank you for the likes, by the way. I've just noticed I've got up again. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
It's not beer, but it'll do.
Is he drinking?
These specters are good sports.
More
We can
spectres.
take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
Oh, okay. They don't want us to stop and fight. They're going to take it.
That
Fair enough.
Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
So the Stormbird carcass. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we could use Sunny, but I kind of begrudge flying. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. I really enjoyed it. I like the fact that we can fly. Ah, messed up.
You okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
I fell a lot further than I expected. I didn't make the jump.
Okay. I'll climb back up.
Right, we need a climb point because that was silly of me. There must be a climb point then to get back up. Just to completely miss the jump. I didn't quite make the jump the way I wanted to. Right,
Climb back up.
I'm coming. Is he drinking? This is not the time, Errand. Don't expect too much loot. I was kind of wondering that, if we're going to get any decent loot come the end, but then we don't. I kind of don't expect it because the ending is never normally full of loot because the loot can't be used effectively afterwards, if that makes sense. So I wasn't expecting a massive amount of loot because really, by that point or this point, you should have the majority of good stuff already, shouldn't you? So yeah, I wasn't expecting good loot, to be fair. I just got a bad habit of picking everything up. It's the end game, exactly. You don't expect good loot come the end game, do you? Right, let's actually make this jump properly this time, shall we? So it's this jump to over there that I messed up. This time we didn't. Where is the errand?
Yeah, you remember the good old days when
He's
our
behind
only
me.
worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
They were the good old days when only Meridian would get destroyed. That says something when you're only worried about one city compared with all. Right, what are we facing here? Still expecting something to jump out on us that we don't expect. That's the thing. Yeah.
More specters.
Two of them this time.
Acid will do a lot
So
of
acid
damage.
again. Currently that plan is working a charm. I'm going to kind of get this done quickly because there's two of them. Missed that one. I missed that one as well. That one's moving around a lot more than usual, making it harder to hit. Right, one of acid's coming towards us, so we've got to try and get that down while we're here. Come on. Might be down now. No, not quite.
I can switch it up.
Now it's down. Where's the other one? There. Acid. It's not full acid yet, is it? No. Is it full acid yet? Why is it not full acid? It is now. There we go. I'm out of spikes. I need to remember to keep stocking these up. Oh, it's down, I think. Oh, it will be in a second. It is down. Reached level 50, trophy achieved. Oh, is that not? That's not it. There's something else. There's another. Where did that come from? I don't even see. Is that? I think that's just another spectre, isn't it? I thought there was only two here. Obviously more than two. Sounds weird. The fight sounds disappeared. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but some of the fight sounds have gone. It might be out in a second. No, not quite. It's nearly though.
I think that's all.
There we go. That's all of them dealt with. That was a bit tougher this time.
Push on.
I think they just seemed
Just
to
some
have...
parts.
Three of them kind of took a bit longer, was a bit more difficult to try and separate them. Try and take one down for the others. That's what all final boss fights are made of. If you ain't got it by now, you're there and the boss will get you. That's exactly the point. You know, if you at this point in the game, if you haven't got certain things, you're not going to get them, are you? Not ready for the final fight anyway. Right, we are going to pick everything up. I want to restock this health at least. If we can. We need to restock ammunition and stuff as well. The tactic is still working. The acid against them for spikes does work really well, obviously. It's just timing it. I could have used the gun now, actually. Didn't see that. Right, there's some health. We're not that bad off, to be fair. I must have pressed the thing accidentally sometimes, to be fair, as well.
Well, let's not wait around, okay?
We're not waiting around. What is that over there? I don't think it's anything I'm going to need, but just in case. Scrap pile. I think we're good with everything now. Right, we're going to restock our ammunition before we go anywhere else, just in case. So easy to run out of stuff. So, spikes, we know they work. We've got acid arrows if we do need to. If obviously the balls don't quite work, the bombs. Bombs require a bit more time to aim. So obviously, not having them sometimes would be better. Sometimes make you start all over again. Not this one though, thank God. Yeah, well I'm never one for replaying. You know, once we complete the game, we're done. Obviously some people like New Game Plus to carry on. It's never been my thing, to be fair. Once the story's done, the game then is done. To a degree, obviously, there's a few things I want to finish off.
Around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
Climb round the corner. Yeah, there's a few things I personally want to finish and do within the game itself. But once the story's done, I wouldn't replay at all. Once the story's done, the surprises are gone.
You all right?
Sort of.
That's where New Game Plus doesn't interest me. Because I like the story more than anything else. So once that surprise element's disappeared, for me that's kind of it. Right. I think we're okay. We are fully stocked health now. Something's here. I didn't see it. Another Spectre up. Did I just miss with that acid?
Well, we want to fight it once, that's for sure.
Alright, full acid now. I think there's more than one. Just a feeling.
Looks like the others have
that one up there by any chance. I think she said the others have got one under control, so the other one might not be needed to be taken on. It's down. Right, this one do we need to deal with, or are they dealing with it? I think they're dealing with it, looking at the shots being fired. So we don't need to worry about it. Let's focus on what we need. Owen's already halfway there.
Come on, up the slab.
Restock. I'm being extremely careful about running out of ammunition. In terms of, I don't want to run out and get caught up in a final fight without what we need. Oh no, you mean the final boss? Oh really? Okay, I see what you mean. So if you fail, you mean you have to start over again? Is that what you mean?
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
They're ready to blow it up. They're there. Had no doubts. Catola and Alva, we knew they'd do well. We knew they'd succeed. You mean starting again? You mean starting the boss fight all over again, or the mission, or?
Catola did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Oh yeah, I got what you meant then.
I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
That is a lot of specters.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
We fight? No, that one's been attacked.
What is that?
What is that? That's is that the spike? I can't remember what it's called.
Our army.
They are spike ones, aren't they? I can't remember what they're called offhand.
I think you got their attention.
So somehow we've overridden a load of machines to come and fight for us. Look at that.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Oh wow.
Faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
So these have just been made. Slaughter Spine, that was the one I was after. They have just been made. That is cool.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place.
I will say some of the game sounds at this point is odd. Yeah, we're having game audio issues because there's some weird places where there's no sounds when you would think there would be. Oh yeah, having them on our side is amazing.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Okay, so Festus has gone back. Am I going the right way? Is he climbing? Oh, he's coming across. Sorry, I thought I was going the wrong way for a minute. So it's Festus. That was a warning from Signus that Festus is going to go back to the cauldron, I think. But yeah, sounds. I don't know. Some of the sound is a bit off. I don't know why.
I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
Everyone's one regret is all the climbing. Wow. But yeah, having the bots on the side is very nice. It is indeed.
Big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Big rock. Oh, okay. I see where we're heading. Is that going to come down, or is it going to stay? No, that's someone else is fighting it. That's fine. We'll ignore it. Don't need to fight if we don't need to fight it, although we do now. There are some spectres.
Ah, because that'd have made it nice and easy.
That would have made it nice and easy, wouldn't it? So we do have to fight some spectres here. I think it's 2. I need a direct hit, ideally, to get full poison. No, we've done it. I only needed 1, actually, in the end, but I did hit it twice. Yeah, that sound is off. Because we're not getting the combat sounds. I might have a look at that, actually, in settings. I don't know what's causing that. Let's have a look. It's under audio. I didn't mess with any audio settings. Subtitles is on, yes, standard, as always. Audio mix default. Music volume is 80%, speech. Sound effects is 100%. What's one there? So actually there's nothing there that makes it weird. I don't understand why we've lost that. I think it's an in-game thing, isn't it? I don't think it's us. DLC will be about Hephaestus. That's a good point. Aaron trolling the people. That's a good point. But yeah, Aaron's trolling. I love his... The one thing I regret is climbing. But yeah, I'm not too sure why we're having the sound issues, to be fair. I apologise in advance. I'm not sure what's happening. I think it may be a game issue more than a setting issue by the looks of things. Can't find a setting that was changed.
Hit the weak spot.
Blow up. Why did you not blow up? I just shot you. I think I'm shooting too low. That one's down.
So
right.
Baldy, you're fighting another Spectre up there.
They are. We've got one here ourselves to deal with. I think I missed that. There you go. You can have the acid now. Spike thrower.
Get the fumes in your eyes.
Well, don't go too close then. Fumes in your eyes. But yeah, the sounds aren't correct. It's a little bit annoying they're not correct. You're not getting the full atmosphere.
Let's cross over.
Right, that is done. Aaron's on fire. Come on, Aaron, drop and roll. Drop and roll. Put the fire out. Okay, let's restock. It's a constant restocking process, just to make sure we don't get caught out. I haven't got enough blast paste anymore for any more of those ones. That's something to be aware of. If I get loads in the stash as well. Right, let's be a bit more careful with what we're using, I think. So we're short on blast paste. We need coil, I think. Yeah. Oh, is that glow blast, piercing spike? The disc might be dirty. It's not the disc because it's a PS5 version. I bought the PS4 disc and then downloaded, so this is digital. That's why I don't think so. The downside is if I restart the game, I have to restart the stream.
This way.
Which is why I don't want to do it. But it's annoying.
But shouldn't we head for the tower?
Aaron is on fire metaphorically and literally. He was.
Big jump.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to restart the game just because of sound. It is frustrating. It is kind of destroying the atmosphere a little bit. I say destroying, that's a bit of a strong word. But I still want to try and focus. I don't know why it's changed. It's weird. Unless it just is a bug with the end quest. I guess you guys, when you did yours, didn't have this issue. Am I thinking
correct there? You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
Right, we're going
the
through.
hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy.
So we are heading which way? Where's? Oh, he's there. I wasn't sure if he's heading this way or the other way. I don't think it's that way. Oh, it's a dead end.
This'll help.
Oh, what is he drinking now? So yeah, I don't know what's caused it. Unfortunately, it could just be a bug.
Another one.
Spectres. Which is a shame if it is. It's the only time we've really experienced the bug, I think, within this.
Take it like a man.
We haven't really had that issue, have we? So we've been quite lucky.
Oh, they felt that one.
Hopefully it felt it. Just, I'm going to struggle to make more so. It's got me cornered.
I've got an angle.
As do I.
Right, it's down. Another Spectre dealt with. There's Silence with us as well now. No issues, 2 minor freezes. Yeah, see, we've had no freezes, we've had no crashes. We've been extremely lucky. And, you know, you want to play something and not experience issues, but we know it happens. We've had nothing. There's been no glitches, there's been nothing. So to get a little bit of a sound issue isn't that bad, is it really? It's not game breaking. Right, where are we heading? Where are we heading? Am I missing? Oh, hang on. Up here. Didn't see the little steps. I've got some now more blast paste, so I can craft more spikes. That's a bonus. Metal bright. Okay, let's keep going. You had a PS4 disc. See, I've got a PS4 disc in, but then I downloaded the PS5 upgrade from it. So we're playing digital, but I can only play the disc is in. But the disc doesn't actually move once it's in. Right, another climb point. Erin's going to get more and more unhappy about the climbing. That's a Sunwing. That's not Sunny, don't worry. Sunny is still alive somewhere. I haven't seen him for a while, to be fair. It may fix itself at a certain point as well after a cutscene or something. It's like the ambient noise. The noise around you is kind of different. It's like you're still in a cutscene. Okay, that's not good.
This way, demon!
Regardless, got his attention. Go, Regala. Uh-oh. Well, she wanted to go out fighting. I think she's got a wish. I don't think she's going to survive it.
Go!
Rospo is hungry. That's Regala gone. I'd be very surprised if she survived that. Although I could still hear her in the distance, fighting.
She cared nothing for peace.
She got her wish, didn't she? Get your bow ready. Rospo is hungry. Okay. Rospo is ready. So yeah, Regala got her wish. She died in the way she wanted to.
It's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Right, they're nearly in. It's kind of one of those things. I was sad, and you know, I took Val's death really unexpectedly. I suppose in a way, Regala's death isn't unexpected. You kind of expect it because she wished it. If that makes sense. It wasn't unexpected like Val's was, because it was the one thing she wanted from it, wasn't it? Well, I'm guessing she's dead. I don't know for sure. We won't know until afterwards, will we? But that amount of spectres and that cave-in, if she survived that, she will survive anything. She may not be dead. We'll find out hopefully at the end. But yeah, if she survives it, then she definitely is invincible. Machines are still doing their thing. You can still find her in the basement. Oh really? Oh wow.
Causing all the fuss.
Right, that's Gerard.
Tilda's little pet.
Get that weapon ready.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we
Come
drop
on.
their shields, please?
Are you going to fire it on Erin's back?
Stay still.
It exploded last time.
This is pointless.
Looks like Erin's a tank.
You can't hurt us.
That's what you think.
Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence.
Come on.
One moment more.
But I might just
Silence.
spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
Silence, come on.
There.
This can't be the one time he doesn't actually come through on what he says. Surely.
Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
Silence. I think that's brilliant. The fact he's not a tank. I thought he was going to use it on his back as a tank, but he didn't. This better work.
Are we supposed to be scared?
Shields gone. Shields have gone. Silence is a genius. And I won't say that another time. That is the one time I'll say it. Dreadwind coming in. They can still fly, but they've got no shield. So Gerard's escaped. I think that was Eric with him as well, I think. Tilda's still got her shield.
Escape.
Interesting.
It won't take long before he preps
Definitely,
the shuttle
thank
for
you,
launch.
Silence.
Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll
Okay.
carve a path. Ready?
Everyone seems ready. Even Silence is actually up for the fight, which is incredible. Errand. This is a time though we could lose someone. This kind of fight. Potentially it could all go wrong.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I'm still expecting Tilda to do something against us at some point. Okay, we're here. Let's go. Are they with us? Are they all still fighting?
I gotta get to the top of the tower.
They are.
And free Beta.
So everyone is still outside. Cthulhu and Alba.
We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
Oh, it is amazing visuals.
Just do the best you can.
I'm glad that bit with the machines all flying around us and stuff just then was a cutscene. I don't think fighting in that would have done it justice. The fact it's a cutscene makes it worth more, if that makes sense. Right, we've got a few parts here. Can this be used? No, okay. I'm assuming we're pressing this.
Elevator. Promising.
Anything else before we go in? No. Okay. Elevator time then. Die machine filth is your favourite Cthulhu line. It's a good line. Apologies for that. That's all he says, apologies.
We got some unfinished business.
We have got some unfinished business. You haven't got a shield. Kick him.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
You sure about that?
Trust me. You're gonna wish you had one.
I like that. You're gonna wish you had one. Obviously he's got a helmet on, so we do need to deal with that. I need acid as well.
I can't let him catch me.
So acid, yeah, we can't let him catch us because that's a bad thing. But acid is definitely a thing we know works against all human enemies. Plasma's not good though either. Come here. Come on, one more shot. Fire. There we go. Acid is on. He's taking some shots against us though. His helmet's gone.
Hell of a team, don't we?
Well, that headshot did a decent amount of damage.
Taking you down.
That was not as easy as I was expecting it to be. Although I suppose I didn't expect it to be easy. But I kind of thought a headshot would kill him. And obviously, a headshot can't kill him.
You're not safe over there.
But a headshot does do damage. Decent amount of damage at least. Don't want to get too close to him. The acid was definitely a good idea. Or fire. Both of them I think work well. There we go, he's on fire now.
Ava, are you there? I'm on my way to help.
Oh, he's moved too quickly there.
Just need to find my way in there.
Others are trying to get to us to help.
Not much without your shield, are ya?
I like that taunting. Nearly down. The taunting. Not much about your shield, are you? Zoe wants revenge for one to Val. And she gets it. No hesitation.
Now we're having fun.
Right.
Pure, unadulterated revenge and anger, all in one blow. I'm hoping that helps her
You okay?
deal with
I
what
will be.
happened.
In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Interesting she says rescue your sister. I've never thought of Beta as our sister, to be fair. It does want us to go there. What is up there? I don't know if there's anything to pick up in this area or any hidden stuff, but there was a climate point. I'm assuming we could have brought the fight here, maybe.
I better take the lift.
And that's why we could have come this way. I'm assuming there's nothing hidden secret. I didn't see the climate point whilst we had the fight, to be fair. Scavenger pile. I wouldn't say there's anything special here, though. But yeah, I suppose we could have got further away from. We kind of kept it on the lift, mainly because that's where we were. It didn't make any sense to go anywhere else. But we could have used height then at some point, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's everything. Can't seem to see anything else. There's well, one more box and then lift. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything else here. It's just a few things. Oh, there's a few on the ground floor there as well. Again, I don't look like I give you a massive amount, to be honest. The only reason I'm picking them up is because I'm thinking if we need more spikes, I need the materials, and we were low. Okay, let's go. I don't think there's anything hidden to pick up. It doesn't seem to be. Let's go back up. Is it back up or back down? Which way are we going? We came down, but he pressed it to go down. I think we meant to go up, didn't we? But he pressed down instead. But yeah, glad Zoe got her revenge, and hopefully,
Looks like the
you know.
machines and specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
Yeah.
I'm afraid so.
So I
He's
climb up.
restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
We're already going.
I almost have.
Can't waste time. Time sensitive at this point. Before we go too far, can we see more of the machines? They're still fighting hard. I think the Spectres are losing looking at that. She did say both machines had nearly wiped themselves out. Okay, we've got a pull point here. So that's one, I'd assume, boss battle done. Against Derek.
Errand? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're
Mostly.
cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Signus are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
What is Nemesis? Why would they be leaving? We've kind of assumed they were here to take over and restart the Earth. But if they plan to leave, there's something else here, isn't there? There's something else going on that we're not aware of at this point. And that's a worry. Oh, it's always the unknown that makes plans go wrong. And currently we have an unknown. I think we're still climbing up, aren't we? Why is that climb point there? Don't know. So I'm always conscious in case there's anything to pick up that may be hidden away. Looking at it, I don't think there is. We're nearly there. We're climbing high. Upstairs. Okay. Is there anything here? Stairs blocked. A couple of the boxes over here. I need to make sure we've got enough resources come the end, and because we can't obviously use our stash. Look at that view though. I know we're concentrating on what we're trying to do. View of the base though. Right, must focus. I can jump across to there. Well, there was a climb point just there, interestingly. Okay, that was the block stairs we got round.
This is it.
That's the stairs. Okay, this is the ship. Is it the ship or the base? I think it's the ship. What are they afraid of, though? That's the big question. What is Nemesis? How do we get her out there?
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay.
You can see she's exhausted.
Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Signus to Earth.
What is it? Could it be whatever wiped them out?
Escape vectors.
Previously.
Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't
Yeah,
planning to
Bader's
stay
had a
here.
hard time.
It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical.
Does that mean the machine took out their planet they settled on Sirius?
Colony on Sirius.
So they lied about the natural disaster.
Earth
And whatever
is
that
no
is.
hope for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
We got that plan completely wrong then, didn't we? I'm assuming Tilda. That'd be Tilda. So Tilda was lying. Wasn't a natural disaster.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis. What is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison.
Wow.
And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Oh, wow.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together.
Aloy is not going to allow that to happen, is she? She's not going to leave everyone to die.
Could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime.
Spectre Prime. Yeah, calling beta an inferior copy is never good. But also, we're not Elizabeth. Obviously, she is saying that we're Elizabeth, but we're not. We're not the woman that she loves. New machine.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt
Trophy
me.
achieved all machine type scan. So this is the one that I'm assuming if you don't scan it in this fight, you can't platinum the game because you can't do anything. I didn't see what it was weak against. I just did a quick scan and then got out the way. Okay, this is going to be a tough fight. Acid. So it's the same as the other Spectres. So we need some decent acid shots. I think I missed.
And stones against the lightning.
Sticks and stones. Well, we've got a bit more than sticks and stones, to be fair. Where are you gone? There. Missed. Moving. Right, we've got some acid on it. Bit more acid.
There are no answers in death.
Right, acid is nearly full. Right, acid is now full. Spikes. Same tactics as the previous. This one does seem to move around a lot more. I didn't see weak points actually either. I think I do need to try and scan for, I think.
I can target its gold plating.
Gold plating is what we're after.
Was designed to survive against more than that.
This is going to be our toughest fight yet. So far the acid has been working. Just got to dodge at the right times to avoid some of its shots. We are doing damage. The acid has done its job there. We need more acid though. I have got arrows. I might have to go to arrows. Just hitting it with the acid like that, just straight through the legs there. It's definitely an improvement on the previous Spectres. But it still has its weaknesses. There we go.
I can endure. You cannot.
What is that weapon? Some sort. Yeah, some sort of energy weapon of sorts. I'm out of normal ones of those now, of the advanced ones.
I gotta hit those gold plates.
Try and hit the gold plates. It's not easy to pick them up.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Cut that thing's armor.
We're doing it. We are taking it down. We've actually just knocked it down. I want acid again while it's down. It's not going to stay down for long by the looks of that. But while it's down, well, I don't think a critical hit would have taken it out. That's why I've not really gone too close to it.
This world is finished.
It's now plasma damage. We've exploded a part of it. It is nearly down. It is down. Point about Tilda wanting Aloy to be Elizabeth. She's her own person. Tilda doesn't see it. No, she just sees the face, doesn't she? And she just sees Elizabeth in the face. Whereas Aloy is not Elizabeth. No matter how much she wants her to be, it is not her.
You just let me choose.
Spectre Prime, that was incredible. I wouldn't say the hardest fight I've had, but still an incredible fight nonetheless. Yeah, that was incredible. Before I go too far, I just want to see if there's anything to scan, look at. I know there's obviously a repository over there. Just in case, you never know if there's something that if you scanned it, you'd find some information out, something you wouldn't know otherwise. It's always worth a quick look around. Because I'm assuming we don't come back here again for any other reason. Whether you can or not, I don't know. Anything else? There's something over there. Thank you. I'm assuming they're on the home stretch now. That's the last far Zenith person down, but Nemesis is still on the way. So, is Nemesis going to be a new game, DLC? Nemesis, though, sounds like a whole new ball game. Like, yeah, can they even beat Nemesis? Although, because technology here is so primitive, that may help them, in a way. Okay, is Tilda gone?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
How did he know?
From Hades, yes.
Ah.
Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Would have made things easier.
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have?
I think it's the fact it's primitive, it has a chance.
You wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle.
I don't think she would. She stayed behind before.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She's made her choice. Why does everyone keep saying that if Elizabeth was here, she would do something? Aloy isn't the same person.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
She did. She stayed the first time, didn't she? So why would
As
that choice
always.
change?
Aloy. You did it.
Silence having second thoughts?
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
He's not going.
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
So the friendship, the show of friendship between all of them, swayed his mind. He felt a feeling for once.
Need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
You haven't obviously looked. It's not over. I love the fact that Aaron's got his arm around Aloy though. That's quite a significant marker for her. But it is not over, is it? And we know this. What is to come? I know, it's nice, isn't it? She just walked over, her arm around him, and he did the same, and it was just so natural. We came through it. So we lost Regala, but it looks like everyone else made it through. Zoe got her revenge.
Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought.
It is very different. Gaia is back.
It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
I'm assuming that's Regala's body. And her funeral.
The ingenuity to solve any problem.
The Osharam. The Quinn seems to be leaving. Is Alva going as well? No, she's staying behind.
Overcome any obstacle.
We did wonder. So not all of them are leaving. Well, looks like the Quinn are still going to be here.
And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Wow. The first time in her life she isn't alone. The happy signs are staying. About how much I dislike him. It's a good addition to the cast. But he does. I get what you're saying though about him. He's one of those characters you do dislike, but at the end he made the right decision to stay and help. And I think it was that show of friendship between a group of people that, in normal conditions, wouldn't be friends. They wouldn't be together. They wouldn't be involved in anything together. They're from all different backgrounds, from all different walks of life. And I think he sees that and sees hope. And in some ways, we need him. He knows things none of us know. But what a finish. What a finish. So, we only lost Regala. At least the worries about who else would lose didn't really happen. Erend and Aloy seem to be moving towards that level of friendship we expected. That was the game. That was indeed the game. We've still got quite a bit we still need to finish off. It's not quite over for us just yet. Admittedly. But what a finish. I will say the Spectre Prime wasn't that bad. I was expecting something really horrendous. It wasn't that bad. I did like the ending though, absolutely. I think it was a good ending. I think it was done really well. And as I said at the start of the stream, I was a little bit concerned the ending wouldn't live up to the rest of the game, because the game itself has been amazing. But, the machines being fabricated took me by surprise, wasn't expecting that. Tilda having an ulterior motive, we kind of knew there was something off there, but she still managed to keep us on side to the point she didn't need to anymore. And then the fight with her, Inspector Prime, was incredible. And the fact is, Nemesis is on its way. My big question is, I'm assuming Nemesis won't be DLC, because that would be a kind of an injustice to something that big happening. So I'm assuming that leaves it open for number 3. I just can't see Nemesis, since it's such a big thing, being a DLC. I don't think it'll do it justice. I could be wrong. But I think it just shows that number 3 is on its way. And it's going to take all of the people to succeed. Will it be in the West? Will it be somewhere new? That's the other thing. This is quite nice, the credits though, where you're flying through all the different places that we visited. I think that's quite cool. This is our first entry into the West. First time we met with Gala and her rebels. They were planning as a trilogy. They're saying a third game. I didn't know there was a trilogy, to be fair. Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to a third game. If they build on this, you're looking at a couple of years, aren't you? It's not going to be anytime soon. There's no way. But if to build on this, what could the next one bring graphically and in the game itself? Because they've definitely done everything right. There are a few things I wasn't too happy about. I think food is a wasted thing. We just didn't use it. Potions, to a degree, we barely use potions either. And I think after a while, resources become redundant because we have so many in our stash and stuff. I know I've got a habit of picking everything up, and I probably didn't need to a lot of the time, but I think to a point they just become redundant. You don't need to do it. Quest-wise though, I think all the story missions, the side quests, everything that had a story to it was interesting. It kept you interesting. It didn't feel like fetch quests, where a lot of games struggle with that. Going to A to B, do this, do that, come back. There is a struggle of making it feel bland and boring. This didn't seem to have that issue. It wasn't a quest I didn't enjoy that we've done so far. There's still a few things to finish off, admittedly. We still don't know what caused the Pharaoh Swarm glitch to bay back in 2060s. There are still some unasked questions. Yes, we got the answer that obviously Hades was woken up by a signal. It wasn't the Zeniths. It was this Nemesis that awoke Hades. But you're right. Why did the swarm go awry? What happened? That's the thing. There are still lots of unanswered questions. Silence doesn't seem to have the upper hand in terms of knowledge at the minute. He doesn't seem to know more than we do now. We think. He could be keeping something from us, but if he was, why would he stay? Yeah. I think the ending did really good justice to Val and Zoe as well. Giving Zoe that a way of getting some revenge, some measure of revenge on Eric was, I think, important for her. So I liked that way that she was given that opportunity. I still also like the fact that Val died. I was massively shocked, but I like the fact it happened because it's one of those moments that make the game better because it's a character you weren't expecting to die. It came across really well. So I like big characters dying because it gives you that element of surprise. They maybe asked that around the Quen land. Pharaoh plague started in Asia. Oh wow. So maybe the Quen are where we're heading next. We've seen some of them leave. We did fix the compass for them. That would be the other thing as well. If they hadn't left, if we hadn't fixed the compass before the end quest, would they still leave? Because they need the compass to go back, and we know this because of the quest. So I can understand now why side quests were important. Errands not so much, but side quests are very important to make sure they're all done before that last mission. Some things won't make sense otherwise. Yeah, the death was extremely well done. I liked the way it was handled. I like the way they all took it as well. They all dealt with it in their own ways, in the ways they know, and they were very individual about it, which was good. The one thing you can't criticise is graphics. I think the graphics are amazing. And maybe if I was going to have another gripe, I suppose there's too many weapons and too many armor sets. Once you've got one that works for your playstyle, you don't really worry about the rest after a while. So maybe there's too many. The flying was incredible. That came out of nowhere, but it still feels like a bit of cheating to fly everywhere when you can run. And I like travelling by foot because you see more. But obviously getting to obscure places, it obviously helps. And I've seen something on the map we need to do where we need to fly up to somewhere at a certain point. It says fly up to here or something along them lines. So we know we've got to use the flying ability. Vegas, I will say, the lights in Vegas was incredible. That was the other thing I thought was really well done, is the way the land changed between all the different areas. You know, the sand of Vegas, the grass of Plainsong. Oh, the views are incredible in the credits. Absolutely. But the way that all the different areas blended well, you know, you knew you was in a different area, but it wasn't a stop-start. It was nicely blended into each other. I think it works well. As I say, it's not... There's always issues with something. There's always things people will dislike. There's a few things I've disliked. But, other than the few small little gripes, I'm more than impressed, happy, delighted to have played it, delighted to have live streamed it. And yeah, the stories was incredible. The problem with playing games like this, and I will say this for a few in my lifetime, I'm sure, when you play a game that has as good a story as this, that graphically is amazing, anything you play afterwards that doesn't quite have that, you're always going to look on and go, it's not as good. And that's sometimes a bad thing. It does stop you enjoying other games, because they may not live up to the last one you played, and that is an issue. Not for this, but for in general terms. So like, our plan after this is Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's never going to live up graphically to what this is. It's impossible. Story-wise, probably not. Not that I like to compare these things together because they're two different styles, but yeah, you always do look on the next game you play against the last game you played. And that's obviously a bad thing sometimes, especially when it is this well done. The reason I'm not skipping the end credits, just in case anyone was all curious, I actually enjoy watching them. I know I'm talking through it, but I think it's nice we're actually flying through the whole of the West. We have been just about everywhere. I think there's a few places we've still got lots of things to clear and stuff, but most of it we've been to. It's quite nice just remembering and flying through. I think that's done really well. That's an end credit scene. The other three gripes too, but overall it's so good, so there's minor things I can easily have a look. Exactly. Like I say, my gripes, food, potions, I think there's too many armor, too many weapons. There's 4 little things, but they don't break the game. If you don't want to use food like we didn't, you don't use food. Not the issue. The amount of potions you can have and use, we didn't use the majority, but again, they're there but we didn't use them, it's not a big deal. Armor, we found a set we liked, that worked. Cosmetically, it may not be the best looking one, but we never really worry about that. We worry about something that helps our playstyle. So we found one and stuck to it, that's fine. If there's loads of other sets and people enjoy changing their armor, brilliant. And the same as the weapons, once you find ones that suit your style, you do then not use others. You encourage us obviously to use the spike throwers, Lisa, and that was a complete revelation and changed the way we played a little bit. But normally I wouldn't have touched them. So, yeah, the little gripes are nothing really, are they? And, you know, no game is ever going to be 100% perfect, it's impossible. There's always going to be an issue. The bug, glitch, whatever you want to call it at the end that we had with the sound, disappointing, but it's the only thing we've had wrong with the whole game in terms of bugs and glitches and stuff. So, you know, these things happen. But yeah, it's... If you put Zero Dawn and Forbidden West together, and yes, if there's a trilogy coming, that's the third one coming. But even the two together, they've probably got to be up there with some of the best games ever. Surely. I don't know what is now currently rated the best game. It changes all the time, but... And it's all down to the type of person and player and viewpoint that you have. But both of them have got to be up there, surely. It may be down to grossing sales, I suppose, might be the consideration they take. I'm going to try and have a look. See if I can quickly find it. But it's still playing. I wanted to know if it's up there with the best rated games. It's surely got to be. Let's have a look. Best games of all time. It is very subjective, that's the problem. See, Metacritic it's based on ratings. If you go for sales, it's Minecraft. It's very subjective, isn't it? I would put it up there. My favourite games of all time. I think this is definitely up there. For this genre, adventure, open world, it is way up there. Yeah, it's just trying to find a ranking that actually takes that into account. Metacritic will do it based on their ratings, which I never follow. I don't think their reviews are brilliant. I'm looking forward when we finally finish this. There's still things we need to finish. When we finally finish this, I'm looking forward to doing a review. Because, I don't know, I want to shout from the rooftops how good it is. It's really weird. So yeah, Metacritic, we look at their list of the best games. According to them, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is the top #1 game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is number 2. You know, I wouldn't agree. So it is very subjective. Best-selling games is normally a thing that a lot of people use if they're going to look at it that way. And obviously Minecraft is heads and tails above everyone else, but it's been out a lot longer as well. So, it's one of those. Best-selling. Let's have a look at best-selling. Mario Kart, Red Dead Redemption 2, Mario Kart, Super Mario Brothers. That's the thing, some of these have been out for years. Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow is up there for best-selling games. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, again, Wii Sports, Grand Theft Auto V, Minecraft, most sales, Tetris. You're not going to beat that kind of stuff, but it is very subjective, I would have said. Some people dislike the twist at the end. Really? I really like the twist. You liked it as well? There's a lot they can do with it in the third game. Absolutely. It's not... I think maybe people expected it to be an end. You know, that is it. We're finished. If they didn't know there was a trilogy, like I had no clue if there's a trilogy. But then again, I've done extremely well. Thank you for playing. I love that. That's really good. I've done extremely well to stay away from all spoilers up to this point. It's really nice not to avoid things. But I can understand people being a bit annoyed if they thought this was it. And there's a twist. And now there's another game coming, maybe. But even so, if you enjoyed something that much, why would a twist like that annoy you? Okay, we can skip these credits because we're not flying through the West anymore, so we can skip these. I also may get done by YouTube for the music, but I'm not fast. The game has hit Empire Strikes Back feeling. It's the middle of a bigger story. That's a good point. It is a middle of a bigger story. It's just waiting for that next point. Trophy achieved, discovered Nemesis. Completed main quest. I think we've maxed their level as well. Congratulations on defeating the far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. How many games give you that little excerpt at the end? Just to say thank you for playing. Doesn't take much, does it? And you may think I'm gushing over this a little bit too much, but it has just been one of those games that, even when I've not been able to play as much, like when we lost Easter holidays to streaming because everyone was home during the day. I couldn't stream. I was looking forward to the evening so we could.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now.
Nice little
I do wish
excerpt
they'd
from
drop all the honorary names they've given me.
that.
But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win.
I was looking at the items in her room.
Focus. It's Varl's.
It's Val's focus.
I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Wow. What else we got? Rost spear.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
We'll always fight. We've got the necklaces as well.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet. But after what Beta and I accomplished, I have hope.
Even when she tried to leave Val behind,
Elizabeth's dream.
he still carried on, didn't he?
Together.
You know, she snuck out, tried to leave him behind, and he came with her anyway, knowing that she didn't. She was trying to keep him safe, essentially. But still, even trying to keep him safe, he wouldn't listen. He carried on. Right, Beta's here. Where is everyone else?
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have a Festus, but I'm sure we can come.
That's a good point. Hephaestus got away, so we can't actually fix the Earth atmosphere, can we? Because Hephaestus did get away. Completely forgot about that point. Is there anything in there to pick up? No. Is anyone in the base? I don't think there is then. But.
A war horn.
Ah.
Summon an army of rebels and machines. Regala threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was ruthless. But she was true to her word in the end. And at least she died on her own terms.
The rest are away preparing the tribes. Yeah, we saw them leave, didn't we? I just thought there'd be a few more conversations in here, but obviously not. That's Gaia should be here. Let's go and speak to Gaia before we go anywhere else. And we are running out of time for today, annoyingly. But I want to have a look at what we still have left to do, percentage-wise, as well as what we want to achieve in terms of plan. I'm not looking at trophies still at the minute. I think we can avoid that for a little bit longer. Let's speak to Gaia, though.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Seems weird, doesn't it, to have it empty? Yes, exactly. This Beta is out of the basement. She seems to have joined the land of the living, at least. She doesn't seem to lock herself away, which is nice. Okay, let's have a look at a quest and what we need to have to do. We have gained max level. I don't know if we can still gain skill points. We've got 17 points to spend. I don't know if we can gain any more, admittedly. If you look at the map itself, if we zoom out, you won't see all the little things, but you see the majority. We've still got cauldrons to finish, missions to do. These are errands. We've done all side quests. We've still got survey drones to grab. If we go to Notebook as well, and this is the interesting thing, we're only 63.52%. How are we only 63.52%? That's mad. So we've done 17 main quests, 26 side missions, 13 errands. We still got an unknown activity. We did have 2 unknown activities. Now we've got 1. We've still got unknown legendary. That's the legendary armor, I'm assuming. We've got an unknown collectible as well. It's little things like that that make you realise you're nowhere near finished, even though you may be thinking you are. And we have completed the machine catalogue of all different types. but some of them we haven't still got the variants. So the Scorcher, we've only currently got one of the versions. We haven't got two. Sliverfang's the same. Tremor Tusk, Fireclaw, Slaughter Spy. So a lot of these have second versions. Normally, I'm assuming Apex is something we haven't seen. All your people of various elements have a little more dialogue. That's the thing, isn't there? There's a lot of people that told us to come back and see them as well, that we haven't gone and done yet. Fabrication room, let's see if Silence is there. No one's really up for a massive conversation, it seems. Yes, he's there.
I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
Silence is staying here. He feels that is the best place for him to be at the minute. I'm assuming we haven't got any upgrades. I didn't think we picked anything up that could be used, to be fair. So, we need to work out what we need left to do. Obviously, it says we're 63% done. We know we've completed main story. We've completed all the side quests. Unless there's any more to swear. There are no no main quests left. We've done them all, which is fine. Side quests, we've completed all the ones we have until now. There may be some more to pick up somewhere. We don't know. Errands, we have a few. Obviously, the story's finished, but I'm not finished. There's lots more I still want to achieve on this. I would like to get that game progression to at least 100% if we can. You wonder if Silence still has more secret plans up his sleeve. Well, he said it was impossible to beat Nemesis. That's why he was leaving. Then he decided to stay. You kind of have to question. He must think there's a chance if he's deciding to stay, or he has a backup plan. Salvage we still need to find. Hunting grounds we need to do some others. We've done some, not all of them. Melee pits. The arena we've kind of been to. I don't think you can actually finish it unless you do all of them. Rebel camps are all done unless there's any we haven't found yet. Rebel outposts, we can still clear those. Ruins we haven't really touched that much. Tallnecks we've done them all, I believe. Cauldrons we haven't barely done any. I haven't done a single gauntlet run either. And collectibles, as I say, we are still missing one type anyway. Next, max their skills out. Let's spend these skill points. I believe that's a trophy. I'm assuming it will be. They generally are when it comes to skill trees. I'm curious if we still earn skill points now we've hit max level. I'm assuming with max level because it did say level 50 and we got a trophy for it. So I'm assuming that means we're max level. Right, we have how many left? That is a skill tree maxed out, I believe. Unless I've missed anything. Still got 7 left. I thought we'd get a trophy for that, but we haven't. Unless there's a skill I've missed, I'm just double checking. No, all white lines. All white lines. Nope. I assumed it'd be a trophy. Maybe I was wrong. This is ones where you don't look at the trophy list. Admittedly. I think the other gripe I do have is these. The Valor Surges. I've only used one. And I barely used that. And it's one of those that maybe are they needed? Don't know. That's the other thing. We found one we liked, we stuck with it, and even then we barely used it. So these aren't showing as finished. I've just realised they're still saying 22. So we must be able to gain skill points, which I'm assuming is from errands. Let's have a quick look. Yes, they give us skill points. So the skill tree isn't finished. We still need to finish powering up every move then. So that's why we probably haven't got it come up and say we've completed the skill tree. That's interesting. Right, we've spent the ones we can though. So 29 of 31, 16 of 20, 27 of 29, 25 of 29, 23 of 27, 22 of 26. So yeah, this is what makes me think there's still lots more we want to do and need to do. We did gain a new call, instant burning chance, 4%. I don't think they're useful, not really. The Berserk is there though. Again, we haven't really utilised it. I could just be sitting around here talking about it. We've got 10 minutes left. We haven't got a huge amount we can achieve, but we know some of the others have gone to different places, haven't we? One thing we haven't been back to, and we kept meaning to go back, is back to Plainsong to see what it looks like now. Because Plainsong was originally full of I'm trying to think what the red stuff was called, but that red stuff, the blight. That was what I was after. The blight. So it's full of blight, and we were meant to go back there to. I'm swear there was a mission here that's not there anymore. Don't know. It was full of blight, and we'd fixed the blight by healing the land gods. We never went back to see what it looked like since. So let's head to Plainsong and see what it looks like now without the blight. That's something we kept meaning to do. Blight, exactly. Used a handful of different surges, one made you invisible. Oh, really? Oh, wow. We didn't really experiment. Once we got the power shot one, because it suited our playstyle, I kind of stuck to it. And even then, I forgot to use it half the time. It's one of those. Yeah, I'm one of those weird things I've just never really remembered to do enough. Right, I want to get some height, and I want to look out on the Plainsong. As I say, we know this was full of blight previously. Zoe should be here somewhere as well. Be nice to speak to her. This is her area, isn't it? So, but I want some height. We want to look out on the Plainsong and just see what the difference is without the blight now. Maybe high enough in a second. I think we are high enough. Can we? I didn't know if we could climb up here. I will fall if I'm not careful. But look at that. The fields are back to the way they should be. The blight has gone. The land gods are there, looking after the crops. It looks a completely different place. It really does. Tried invisibility on the rebel outpost. Nice to sneak in, get the lead and run away. Oh, really? It does look very green on the map. It was red before, you're right. I was trying to ignore that fact. We'll have to look at that invisibility one then. Yeah, Zoe should be here with the chorus, shouldn't she? But look at that. The change is incredible. It's so green. Right. Can we see Zoe anywhere? Who's we got? Diane. Jax is down here. We've something to talk about. But yeah, we've got to look for Zoe. We know she'll probably be here. Let's speak to Jax quickly.
Hey, Lord. Here to enjoy some of Corey's music?
I see he's very popular.
This was after the musical instrument we went and achieved the parts for.
Seems happy.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll leave you two to it then.
May the 10 guard your way.
So the plan is tomorrow morning we will continue on with Forbidden West. We're aiming to do everything we've missed. Whether we'll start from one end of the map and work our way through, I'm not too sure. I haven't quite figured out what the plan will be. Obviously, we've got the errands to do. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else here. Diane, where is Zoe? We know she's here, it's just where is she? Who's that? Yef. No, we're all good, thank you. He's offering us rations. I'm just trying to find where Zoe is. I didn't know we'd get to the roof, but it's quite cool we can be on the roof. Right. I'm assuming she's over there, isn't she? Would be my assumption. We'll find Zoe before we stop. We've got about 10 minutes. We're going to try and speak to a few people. I will do that as well tomorrow while we're near people as well. We'll try and speak to people that have helped us along our way.
Aloy.
There she is, that's Zoe.
Plainsong welcomes you. Aloy, it's good to see you.
Plainsong seems to have changed its tune.
As our fields thrive, so do my people.
That's good to hear. How are things going with the chorus?
Slow. Convincing the chorus to take
a
any
weird
sort of action
thing in the way of the screen there.
An easy task.
I can't turn it. There we go.
What you've done for them. With some time, I know I can rally support to our cause, whether the chorus likes it or not.
I'm sure you know how to handle them.
So that is Zoe spoken to. Who else should we go and see? We've got 10 minutes. Let's try and speak to all our team at their individual places, shall we? And then tomorrow we can just hit the ground running straight away, clear everything. It may be something we do start from this side and work our way across. I don't know. I haven't really decided how we're going to do it just yet. But we do need to clear everything. I want to find all the collectibles, get the 100% done, also platinum along the way. I'm kind of probably waiting to look at trophies for a little while. I don't think we need to, while there's still stuff to do. The more we can do naturally by clearing everything else, get to 100%, I think is better. So that's Zoe done in plain song. I'm assuming Cthulhu is in the bulwark, would be my assumption. So let's head and speak, see if Cthulhu's here. I'm happily to use our fast travel packs. They don't cost much to make. I'm not too worried. Cthulhu, Alva, Erend, Petra, and Talana. Oh, they're all at Chainscape. Oh, Petra and Talana at Chainscape. Cthulhu, Alva, and Erend are in Freedom Places. So Cthulhu is with Akaro. Oh, so he's not here. I came here thinking he'd be here.
Snow's dampening sounds.
It's Virak. I thought he was going to be here, to be fair. Doesn't look like there's any conversations to be had, actually. Okay, that's fine. We can use the file over here. So, if he's with Akaro, then he will be... That's Scalding Spear. He will be... here, won't he? So this is where we saw the body of Regala as well. So we'll go there, we'll speak to Akaro, we'll speak to Cthulhu as well. We'll have to go to the Quen place to see Alva. Erend will be in Las Vegas, I'm guessing, as that was the picture we saw where he ended up in Vegas with the Osharam. And then Chainscape, we'll finish off with Chainscape before we finish for today. And like I say, tomorrow morning, we'll try and clear everything else. And see, I don't know how long it will take, admittedly. We've got, tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? So we've got Wednesday stream, we've got Thursday stream planned. Obviously, if we finish it tomorrow, which is unlikely, we'll start Assassin's Creed early.
Well met, Aloy.
That's why I speak to
I was hoping we'd run into each other
Kika over here.
the flood and Bleeding Mark.
Natika.
So we saved these got people from the flood.
Chief's guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentuck to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could.
Everyone is in Vegas. Cool. Good guess. The lights gave it away, to be fair.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
I like the fact you can speak to people you've helped, and we did hear about some of these, and they did say we'll be here or there, and you can come back and speak to us. I do like that. Okay, this is the...
Moments later,
there we go.
The entire grove was filled with lights.
So we...
the days of the first Tenhak.
Decker and Cavo.
Aloy, I was just telling Cavo how you revealed the visions after Regala's attack on the coal route.
I've always wondered what Chief Icaro saw and heard the day he conquered the grove. Now we know.
I'm sorry you don't get to see it too.
It's okay. I know a chaplain who was there.
The deeds of the 10 have always inspired us in battle. Now they will guide us towards peace as well. All thanks to you, Aloy.
There we go. Nice thank you from them. Right. This is the throne room. I thought we'd see them here, to be fair.
Here I am.
Ah, there he is.
Tribe again.
Cthulhu.
Hey. How does it feel to be back with the tribe?
It's an adjustment. I'd gotten used to your base and your comrades. But I've spoken to Icaro about Nemesis. The clan commanders are next. My hope is that the entire tribe will be behind you when the time comes.
We're going to need them, I think.
That means a lot.
I'd like to think for the third game we're going to see a lot of these characters return, aren't we? Where... The interesting thing as well, I've just thought... Faraday exhibit. Where was Regala buried? And where's Icaro?
Aloy. Come to see.
I don't think... Is he going to say anything different
Thank
second
you
time?
for
No,
helping
there
me
we
with
go.
my new arm. The other Tenakth look at my new arm with apprehension. I like it.
He likes that, they don't... understand his
I
arm.
strong, but I don't always need it.
So he does say a couple of things about the arm. I don't know where Caro is. Is there anyone here to see? Actually, tell us about black boxes. Yeah, I think for the story to continue, they need to, don't they? I think we are done here though for the minute. Let's head to Vegas next. Let's at least the base crew. You would hope they would actually. Let's not head to Vegas next. Let's head to Legacy Landfall. Legacy Landfall to see Alva. Then we're going to head back to Vegas for errand, and then we're going to head to Chainscape, and then we'll be done for the morning stream. We are back this evening with Genshin Impact for 2 hours this evening. And it's Tuesday, so Dirt 5 video is live this afternoon as well. Where is Alva? She is here.
Hey, Alva. Thank you.
Avad will try to get Aloy to marry him again in the third game.
Easy to stay when most of the Quen went home.
I don't know. I don't think she would. Obviously, there's something between her and Erend.
Save my family. I can't go back yet. Not with what's coming. I told Bohai about Nemesis, and I gave him a new focus.
Oh. Are you sure we can trust him with it?
I know he'll probably find a way to twist it to his advantage with the other overseers back home. But once Gaia is completely up and running again, we might be able to set up a network so that we can stay in contact. Maybe I'll even get to speak to my sister. And he said he would petition the Emperor to send us aid.
Do you think the Emperor will listen?
To be honest, I don't know. But I hope so.
Okay, so Alva's stayed behind. Obviously the ship is gone, as you can see. I'm curious if you hadn't done that side quest, whether the ship would still have gone. Because the side quest enabled them to leave, because we did the... Oh, the ship's there, actually. We saw the ship leave, but the side quest enabled them to fix the compass. But the ship is still there. Although we did see a ship leave. I suppose it's just a different one. Yeah, so... Obviously there's something between her and Erend, but then would Erend give up all chances with her if Avad asked him to? Because obviously his loyalty to Avad is you know, big. I know the big's the wrong words. So would he give up that claim or that want to be with Aloy for Avad? That's the question. I don't think Aloy's interested, to be honest. I think she's happy. We have got a quest here.
There she is.
I will pick the quest up tomorrow. We're going to do it now, mainly because we know tomorrow morning we're going to continue. I want to speak to Erend, and then we're heading to Chainscape, and then that's it for this morning.
How's it going?
I think he's much more loyal to Aloy, isn't he? That's the thing. I think you're right.
Out about Nemesis up in the claim. The Oseram are free folk. It'll be hard to get them to work together. But him and me, we know a lot of people. We get enough of them riled up, the Eldermen will have to listen.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you guys.
There we go. We will have to come back here because obviously there is a quest we haven't done here.
That's another thing we put an end to Sarah's plans. My sister.
I'm assuming Erend more than side quest, but I don't know for sure. What do I think of the game now? Good afternoon, Eric. Dennis, sorry. I don't know why I said Eric. Ignore me. Good afternoon. I really enjoyed the ending. I thought the ending made a lot of sense. I'm enjoying the fact we think there's going to be a third one. I think that's really good. And yeah, graphically, it's been brilliant. I think graphically, I don't think there's anything out there that comes close at this point. Doesn't mean there won't be in time, but at the minute, I don't think there's much that comes close graphically. Story-wise, it makes sense. There's lots of things that work really well. I've got a few gripes. There's certain things I disliked, like potions and food and armors and stuff like that. There are things I don't like, but all in all, it is probably up there in my top 10 games I've ever played, admittedly. I don't think it would make an over romantic move. It's up to Aloy. I think, yeah, he's going to leave it all for Aloy, isn't he, to actually make a move, admittedly. Right, I've actually gone past the door. We're here just to say hello to the people that we've met, and then we are finishing for the morning because we are out of time. So down here we have
Always open.
Petra,
So what's new, Aloy machine hunter?
and we just want to find one more person after this.
They keep to themselves mostly.
Talana is the person we're looking
but
for.
They have food and shelter. Some even found work around town.
I don't think he's given up. I think, you know, you say he's a little less flirty, maybe. I get that.
I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine.
There we go. But you saw how they finished.
Well,
you know, arms around each other. Glad they both survived.
Thanks for the drink, Petra.
That tells me that there's still a chance.
Time, flame hair.
No one wants to play strike.
No, not in a minute. Right, we've got to find Talana. That's the only person we've yet to speak to before we finish for today. I don't know where she'll be offhand.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Volma, Stitcher. So I'm just trying to work out where she would be. Herbalist.
Enjoy.
She might be miles away. She's got to be here somewhere, surely. Where will she be? We got Hunter, Volma. That's a Stitcher. Maybe she left already. She may have done. I thought we could find her here, but maybe not. It's okay. We'll find her at some point, I'm sure. Just in case. I'm not giving up straight away. But yeah, I don't think she's here. You ever had the Willing? The guy who straight away we took an instant dislike to. I don't think she's here though. I think she's gone. From what I can tell, she doesn't seem to be here. But that's fine. I'm sure we'll find her at some point. I'm not going to research or anything to find where she is. If we don't come across her before we finish everything else, the next day or two, I may look it up and just see where she is. Horizon is given my number one is Legacy of Kain games. That's why I got Pace and Focus, the Legacy of Kain Remaster. Nice. Yeah, I haven't really got a number one. I always keep the number one slot open. So I'm going to do all the saves while we're doing this. Yeah, I always keep the number one slot open because it can change so easily, couldn't it? I would say this is easily in my top 10, if not top 5. Admittedly. But there's also lots of games I've never had a chance to play that I'd love to try, and then everything will change all over again, wouldn't it? That's the thing. So yeah, I kind of don't have a number one just because it's just difficult to pick. But I like the fact that you've got a number one that is different to a lot of people, which is good. It just shows everyone's individuality and how their genre of gaming is different to everyone else's. And that's never a bad thing. But yeah, we have finished the main story of Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, Forbidden End? I was thinking of the end. Forbidden West, that is incredible. So, it's not finished for us. As I said, we are still aiming to do the Platinum Trophy. I don't know how many trophies are left. I've still avoided looking at them other than putting them in the descriptions after each one that we've gained. I've not looked at the list, and I'm going to try and hold off for a little while. We are back with more Horizon Forbidden West tomorrow morning, and we'll basically carry on clearing everything we haven't cleared. So the errands, the smaller rebel outposts, the camps, whatever you want to call them, those to do. We haven't maxed the skill tree, but so we still need to earn some more points through the errands. I'm assuming there's probably a side mission or one or two we've missed. And the collectibles, we'll grab all those. And basically just, I think to finish off nicely would be 100% progression if we can. But also, in a way, revisiting everywhere and just making sure, you know, we see everything again. Plainsong changed massively as well, which was quite good. The way that changed with the Blight and stuff. So, yeah, there's lots more to see. We're not quite finished with Horizon, but the main story is finished. That's the big thing. We are back this evening with Genshin Impact. There was Dirt 5 this afternoon. Genshin Impact this evening for 2 hours. Tomorrow morning, Horizon Forbidden West. If I still don't know what's going on Friday with Physio, it may be we get Horizon finished tomorrow or Thursday, and if there is the Friday morning stream goes ahead, depending on Physio, we may start Assassin's Creed Rogue Friday, which will be a change to the schedule. I would say we're looking at probably 2 streams, I would say, to get everything finished, maybe, depending on how long the errands take and all the other little bits and pieces. That's something to keep an eye on. But it's, yeah, next... I'd say we should have it all done by the end of the week, I think. That's my kind of guess at this point. But that is us done for this morning. We are, like I say, back this evening for Genshin Impact, but this is Horizon Forbidden West done this morning. Thank you all for joining us. Lisa, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Dennis, thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Much appreciated. Happy Norway Day. Oh, wow. I didn't even know there was a Norway Day. Happy Norway Day to you, Lisa. Have a good day as well. So as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. That is Horizon Forbidden West, main story finished. What is going to come of Aloy and her friends as Nemesis nears Earth? We shall hopefully find out some point in the future. A little open-ended. There we go. That is it for today. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, or your morning, wherever you are. And we'll see some of you tonight, hopefully. If not, we'll see you in a stream very soon, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.